Do you want us to shut up, or are you gonna mute us? Okay.
Oh shit.
All of you folks, you're fully in control until I get my mic working again.
June.
Oh, the mic's working again. I win.
There's an alternate for this where you can make the red blue, which
I like that better.
will kick all sorts of ass.
I need to be capturing this. That's okay.
This?
Well, no, I just didn't have that in the capture.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's okay.
It's alright, yeah.
Jack is showing his Gundams. Anyway, welcome to episode 212 of VarangianLP. We are playing D&D.
Give it a thing.
Well, soon we will be. In theory, we will be. Here, let me,
Chat, you can always be playing D&D in your mind.
Well, yeah.
It's not illegal yet.
Yeah.
That's my secret. I'm always playing D&D in my mind.
Knew it.
Shay's like, I know that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's really the trouble with D&D, actually, is if I could play it in my mind, I wouldn't need all the people.
I mean...
I'm not saying I wouldn't play with you guys, I'm just saying I wouldn't need you, you know?
This is why I would, like, I'm constantly, like, planning and scheming. It's whether or not I can execute what I was thinking of in my mind, and if not, the A, B, and C that I've also thought of.
I both want to experience it, but also it'd be the lamest thing I ever want or receive in my life, which is like, we all get our Oculus type platform out, and it like perfectly renders D&D as a first-person situation, or alternatively a third-person, which would be incredible.
Kind of the trouble with gamifying D&D is that the thing that makes D&D cool is that you're not restrained in the ways that a game, a video game is, you know, because it's like, I want to climb that tree. Oh, well, the game doesn't have that animation, so you can't actually climb it. Versus D&D is like, okay, well, yeah, sure. Do literally anything.
Eventually, there's like a D&D game where you could.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like VR Baldur's Gate 3 would be fucking fire.
Or think Sword Art Online, where like you put on an Oculus thing, you know, you're playing the game, you're immersed in it, but it's Dungeons and Dragons.
I don't know if Sword Art Online's the best example because we would get trapped. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, oh no, I'm stuck in D&D.
It's just I mean, it's a good example though. It exemplifies what we're talking about.
Yeah, like it's.
I got my head stuck in the toilet seat again.
It's the immersive. We're of course not talking about a product that kills you, but one that you could do for recreation.
We're not
I mean, we could dot hack again.
We're talking about the Matrix parts. We're talking about this is a super hyper realistic simulation that we get to live in part.
Now, if you guys know Black Mirror, I'd absolutely be down to have my consciousness uploaded after I die into a D&D server.
Oh my god, that episode ruled. Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't seen that, but if there was a way,
it's a good episode.
They didn't do it with D&D, so I didn't spoil anything, and you will enjoy that ride when you get to it.
Hell yeah.
I still have a hard time watching Black Mirror.
I do too.
It gives me serious anxiety. So I struggle with it too. That one episode was a vibe.
Yeah.
I
tried. I used to watch that show, but yeah, it was kind of trauma-y for me, and I was just like,
Well, I mean,
no.
So you watched it, and in a way that you were too enthusiastic for consuming. Yeah, I watched it on a thing that I can't say right now. A thing that you should never do, children who are definitely not in that.
Well, I mean,
if you're here, get the fuck out.
I just straight raw dog Black Mirror, and it still traumatized me because it just hits too close to home. Like, I know it's kind of.
You remember the robot dog episode?
I don't think I saw that one. Like, it was pretty hard for me to watch it. There's a lot of episodes I haven't seen, because like I started to watch it and it just kind of like it's too easy to put myself into those situations. I know it's supposed to be kind of like the Twilight Zone, but modern. But it's just Twilight Zone always had that layer of like, yeah, we know this is bullshit. But it would be interesting if with Black Mirror, it's like this could happen next month.
Yeah.
Great.
The whole like freezing your head to preserve your consciousness and maybe come back someday sounds silly, but the put your consciousness in a D&D server sounds more experimental and realistic. And if that ever happens, that would be fun.
Also, it's a great solve for dysphoria. So, in a real talk sense, the reason why I would be a proponent of this particular technology is that you could have it so that your voice is modulated the way you want coming out of their speakers.
Yeah.
You could do anything to really, let people kind of solve that sort of thing. And then it's worth noting as well, it is kind of reinventing the wheel insofar that literally anyone who's ever played an MMO has probably had this thought. And, I have a whole Discord server of a bunch of WoW players, and they are definitely all about that shit.
Yeah, I mean, the tech for this exists. The question really is always just, how much are you limiting what D&D can already do? Because nothing's ever going to be as free as the tabletop.
The question to me is, because I watched an entire Let's Play of the video game Soma, is it or is it a photograph of your brain? Because if it's a photograph of your brain, it's a coin flip if you're there or not.
Right. Well, that's why I wouldn't want to try to come back with my head frozen, because it would potentially just be not me anyway, or whatever. I mean, but if you're just dumping them into a D&D server and seeing what happens, like, cool, it's an experiment.
I would want to do that while I'm still alive, or donate my brain.
That's fair. Yeah, they put the electrode things on your skull, and you just, like, get stimulated into thinking you're there. Really, I mean, what I wanted the Fallout 4 memory den to be, and this complete missed opportunity, which if you haven't seen that, basically you go sit in, like, a lounge chair, and a dome closes over top of you, and it's like a screen. And it's basically a VR experience, and that you feel like you're there.
No, that sounds cool.
But they just didn't use it at all. They completely like, that would have been the perfect thing for a DLC to be like, experience different parts of the world, and you could have seen the old world before the bombs and stuff, or you could have had like different simulate, like, game within a game. They could have really leaned into that. In Fallout 3 they had Operation Anchorage, which was basically like, in order to open this vault full of ancient technology, you have to complete this war simulator first. So you sat in the device and went through the simulation of the old world war.
I have a crazy idea that could kind of blur the line of whether it's a simulacra of you or not.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you were able to, like, they came up with the technology to connect your brain directly to a computer, right?
Yes.
And you were interacting with the computer, and with each interaction you have with a computer integrates your brain more to the computer.
Yeah.
And eventually, there's nothing really left to your physical brain, but you've incorporated it into the computer.
That is interesting.
Yep.
And
Ship of Thesis would potentially say it's a different you. Of, like, you take the ship apart, you replace it with all new parts, but you also take all those old parts and you put them together. Is it the same ship? Which ship is the ship, right?
Because pretty much anytime you scan your brain and upload it, you can make the argument that that's not you. That's a version of you, regardless. Like, it's because.
But if you're experiencing that transition in real time, that's what blurs it.
Trust me, I am.
But I still feel like that would be another person, because it's like even like going back to anyone ever seen Dollhouse?
Well, it's like how a clone of you isn't you. But yeah, I have seen that show.
Well, imagine experiencing yourself becoming that clone is kind of what I'm getting at.
Oh, yeah. No, I won't.
But who's to say that's not just the same as experiencing yourself being destroyed and a copy of you being made?
Undoubtedly, that's what it is, but it definitely blurs that line all the more of,
but
is that you or not?
Yeah, I mean, even if that was what was happening, but then the copy of you had was indistinguishable in every way, it's like, it's weird, because it's like, what would actually even be different?
Hey, Jack.
Right.
Who is there? Who would be there if not you?
You remember the episode of Magnus Archives with the dude who integrated himself into a computer? The wires cut me when I tried to think.
That does sound familiar. Given I did listen to that series a good while ago, it does sound familiar, though I don't recall that one exactly.
I forget quite how to describe what it is, and two, like what the episode title was.
Mm-hmm.
But it was, I want to say it was around episode 100, because it was when shit started getting really real in the plot line. But like the line from that episode of "the wires cut me when I try to think," I was just like, "Ow!"
Yeah. Well, fortunately, what I'm talking about isn't like anything truly, not really scary. Just an interesting way to either die or an interesting way to create or continue your consciousness if you're considering that.
Yeah. Depends on how good of a server it had. I am the tubes. I have become the tubes.
It was definitely you, Jason.
No, Rob was for
100%.
sure the one who brought up porn.
It was totally 100% you. No, I'm lying. It was me.
Yeah,
Right,
see,
right.
He was like, wait, fuck you.
Real talk.
I was like, how long before this goes from joke to actual, like, problematic behavior?
Have you guys seen Summer Wars?
No, I have not. I
Not
need
yet.
to.
We should watch it.
Fucking need to.
It kicks entirely too much ass, firstly. Secondly, if you want to talk about interesting, like, existing on the internet type storyline, there's that, which was the same people that did, or sorry, the same director at least, that did the original Digimon movie. He did The Boy and the Beast, and there's another one, I think it's just simply called Bell, and it's very much like a spiritual successor to Summer Wars. because it also has like a digital world where people log into. It takes your personality like as a snapshot, and it turns it into an avatar for you to experience this like artificial world as. So you don't create your avatar. The game like just kind of like makes a I don't know how to explain it really. They don't really explain it. That's kind of the fun of it. Like, cause some people are like derpy little wispy like things, and other people are like super intricate avatars, and some are like really cute, some are kind of scary. Like, there's like a whole different spectrum to kind of like represent your personality. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's off your personality. Yeah.
I think heaven for me personally is I get to I just get to go live in a book of my own creation, and I just keep getting to do it over and over, or whatever the hell I want. If I get the books,
you want to live inside of paper.
I think the closest they get to it for me is One Piece, where it's just a continuous adventure.
Ooh. Did you ever send me the token you want to be using now?
I am very sorry, I did not. I had to check to see if I had sent it to you in text, because if so, then
if I could go on some type of unending adventure, it doesn't have to be a pirate-related one, but something like that, it'd be rather nice.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
I gotta make a good-ass pirate game. It's been too long since Black Flag to have not made a good-ass pirate video game.
Sea of Thieves is fun.
Yeah, I was going to say this. The Sea of Thieves, I've heard it's super fun.
Well,
I've played it. It's a blast.
Seems like the kind of game that's fun because you're playing with your friends.
That's largely true, but also if you're playing it singular, like there's still some pretty good puzzles. The level theming is really fun. They have a whole like Pirates of the Caribbean expansion to it now, where like you can play through like signature scenes, not necessarily scenes, are kind of like twists on the movies. They kind of feel like a mix between like the fucking ride and the movie. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's a TV party joke in here somewhere.
You sent this by Facebook? What did you send that to?
Fast move.
Facefox.
It's I don't use Facebook anymore, and I haven't for a couple weeks now. And every time I log in, it's like you have 20+ notifications. The one time you have 85 notifications. I was like, no.
Well, can't you just open Messenger like separately?
Yeah. No, because I mean, I need the token on my computer so I can make a token and upload it.
Oh, I see. You're just not gonna. Okay.
Because I mean, if I download it to my phone, I would send it myself, and I can just download it off the Facebook.
Hold, please. And as a tax, you will see also that the new Shaitan has dropped.
Oh snap! Actually, excuse me. Whoa. Would you mind, Jason? I don't know if it's even still available, but I uploaded a picture on Discord for what my dude looks like.
Yeah, there's the one you did in Hero Forge, right?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find that bad boy. Also, Plumbo, the fucking rocks.
Probably the close-up one, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I was gonna ask you to try them both, but I'm not paying you to make.
How do? Oh, I bet you I could do it by looking for media.
Yeah, do the token.
I'm really good at making tokens. Yeah,
Is there a way to search like past pictures in a Discord? I'm like fucking boomer, don't know how to do this stuff.
No, I feel that.
There may be a files in server option somewhere, but if there is, I'm not sure.
Take a look real quick.
Oh wait. Here we go. I think yes. I could just type in image, and that pulls up. Looks like to a degree. That's for this channel, and it only goes. Oh no, wait. There's more. There's more. But wait, there's more. So many more. Where are we going? I'll find it. It's in here somewhere.
Remember, kids, you can skibbity your own toilet.
Skibbity toilet. I can't believe I delivered 2 toilets today.
That was weird.
Was it only 2?
I can sympathize and empathize. Them fuckers are heavy.
Yeah, dude. Luckily somebody they loaded it onto a cart when I had to load it into my car and then out of my car. I was like, I'm just gonna put this right next to your fucking garage. I don't give a shit about this.
People break those all the damn time too. Like I'll open up the box and like, well, you ordered one, but you didn't get one.
The toilet's here.
Alright, while I'm doing this token stuff, does anyone want to last time on Dragon Ball Z? A lot went down last week. So.
That was a very exciting section.
No, I can't find it. It literally can't go far enough back, so I'm just gonna pull up a screen cap.
I found it. Give me 2 seconds.
Thank you, thank you. If we could, thank you. Yeah, if we could turn that into a token, I'd be happy.
Give me 1 minute. I got it. Yep, I got the right one.
To contain.
Yep, with the white in the head.
Yep.
Jack, did you just go?
Yep. I'm real good at that sound. I blame my genetics.
That's why I say barf, arf, bark, borf whenever I burp. It's really
like,
just coke, you know.
I literally got that type of burp. Like even my grandparents used to burp that way. It's just the way we do it.
Yeah, you gotta do them dirty in front of their dad.
I'm hoping they're sending.
The image has been uploaded. Thanks to your boy Liminal Face.
Yeah.
Dude, I sent you pictures.
Okay.
You know which one you want to use. But yeah, who wants the last time on Dragon Ball Z this shit?
We narrowly avoided getting our asses whooped.
Some of y'all got your asses whooped. Luke and Cordelia for sure.
Hey, look. They fought the good fight, alright?
Made that a college try for sure.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
Fucking seriously, kudos for actually. What do you think?
Saw the BBEG and went bet.
Yeah, he ripped off a fucking table leg and you used it as a tag.
I am the sword of
Jason used the close-up one, I guess.
Close-up one?
Yeah. It's got my thumb shadow in it. What the frig?
I still like it.
I love the tan background because you know what it reminds me of is when someone's doing a cross stitch.
Yeah,
cross stitched Cordelia.
Yeah. So keep going with the last one back.
with strength.
We continued to fight Poe, which we had done previously. Poe revealed, among other things, that I killed his dog.
Yeah, good.
Very upset about that.
Yeah.
I have been saving that since you did it.
It will happen again.
That's gonna be fun.
I mean, we did kill a few more that day. Outside.
Moving into position.
By the end of this campaign, I want each of us to have a hellhound severed head to throw at Poe in his fight.
It's like that dude outside. Your dog's whack. Your fit whack.
First off, fuck your girl and the click you claim and just throw 5 fucking heads at him.
Good God.
Hold on. You said look at the Discord? Okay. Aha! Yes, that works.
For the Imperium!
Add these to the group then, because I have a layer of tokens as well, which is always nice.
Roger that.
So there's only one picture of the whole map chapter coming up, and I was trying to get it all on one map, but I couldn't do it, so I had to screenshot it right into each floor to make. Because like I started to have that conversation with Tim about making the grid the way I want it to look like, and I just couldn't do it. Once I broke it down into each level, it was much easier.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe.
I still have Cassie Cass's
Dylan's not here, so he can't hear this, but I'll tell him. At 7th level, when Tacitus gets to medium size, he will be big enough to ride with a move speed of 40. So we can put the old man on the dragon, and then he can be 10 feet faster.
Fantastic.
Reading this old Cordelia.
To be clear, Rob, which dog of Poe's did you kill?
The Hellhound. The one with Hellhound? Remember when Boone got introduced?
Mm-hmm.
When Boone got introduced and he was getting attacked by Hellhounds?
Yeah.
And we got real merciless on those Hellhounds.
Yeah, Rob would not let the dog murder them.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't gonna let him live either. I mean, like, they're hellhounds.
It was just a psycho race.
Where's the remote? I don't know.
I wouldn't call it a psycho race. I mean, it's just they're hellhounds.
No, it's practical. It's right there.
You see a creature that will hunt you to the ends of the earth if it has your scent.
Ow.
It will never stop chasing you because it has your scent. You're gonna fucking kill it.
Yep. Good idea.
Oh, and it can also breathe fire. I forgot to mention that part.
Yeah, they can go. Hellhounds are. I fell in love with Hellhounds. Like
They're so cool.
Yeah.
Dork or Horus has to have Hellhounds.
And then there's the two-headed ones. I forget what they're called, but they're cool.
In the Brimstone Angels series, the main character's sister ends up getting possession of a hellhound, and it's a pup, and it's kind of damn funny because they like put it in a muzzle because they're like, no, don't ever take that muzzle off. It's like, what if it needs to eat? It's like, it's a hellhound. It doesn't need to eat, but it will. It'll eat fucking anything. And the good news is it can track anything. The bad news is once it starts tracking it, it won't stop until it is dead.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna move to the token layer real quick. If Tim would zoom in on the tokens when you see it.
They do the thing where they're like, what if cute though, instead for a while, which is nice, where like they actually kind of round out its meaner tendencies. They use it to track another person they know without it having the intent to kill them, but it was able to like track them across the entire continent, which is insane.
And you can look at Roll 22. If everyone's token is good, let me know if they want new ones. That's what everyone's token currently.
Here, let me see here.
Christian, you should be. I literally just changed yours.
Yeah, I just wanted to see how it looks because I'm excited.
Yeah, no, it looks fantastic. I like
Hell
it.
yeah.
He's like with the camera too.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Very well done. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, no problem. Here, move Taz. I'll move Taz as yeah, so that's everybody.
Well, I'm just waking up.
That's our updated tokens. There's gonna be one other groups updated tokens. We are down a player, and kind of people got been late tonight, so we're kind of just playing it by ear.
Yeah, just fucking a boot.
All right, I'm gonna go back to.
Yeah, June, you dumb bitch.
I'm gonna go back. All right, so let's continue. The last time you guys got away from Poe, you guys kept.
I yeeted myself out a window.
You did.
We kept the feather.
Yeah.
I'm still very, very proud of. Hey, Poe, you want to see what I did to your fucking dog? Surely that will not come back to bite me in the ass ever. The lack of repentance, I feel like, will not be a problem with this major villain in the story.
Poe decided for whatever reason it wasn't worth chasing you guys and teleported out.
We're awful, so I get that.
You guys are just terrible.
Fuck this. Fuck all of you. I'm going back to hell. I'm gonna go smoke a bowl. Fuck this.
So what happened after whatever you guys got back? The whole Novell thing?
Oh yeah. Novell was extremely freaked out and did a very clever completely ditching the group and re-meeting with us at a bar using disguise self to disguise
We didn't
himself.
even know it was him.
Her name. Yep.
Cool.
And from there we deliberated as a group and mutually agreed to give the Adventuring Guild the feather.
Yep.
Which was the smart fucking choice.
Yeah.
It's a nice choice, too.
For 2 reasons. 1, they have a vault that they can put these kinds of things in. 2, we should not be carrying them around. 3, additional payday.
Yeah, they have that really cool vault where you can deposit things from a lot of places and send it to
That, yeah,
It was fucking cool.
It was awesome, and it's good that it's there, but also it's like way above our fucking pay grade to be carrying that thing around.
That's why. That's
guys
why
have
we
it
turned it in. Yeah.
Have been batting pretty hard above your average so far, but yeah, that was a pretty good choice. What was it, Gina? Fucking Dylan's was pretending to be Gina.
Yeah.
The waitress. Yeah, I was a little tipsy when we were doing that. I was just like, I don't know why I thought deciding her name was Gina was hilarious.
Because you hate Chelsea Peretti.
That's probably true.
I mean, it doesn't have to be that. I just know that that's also true.
It is a true statement. I do not like her. She's not funny.
Like Chelsea.
She is not funny.
Probably if I move this towards me a smidge.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Also, when you guys got back to Greenstone, it was St. Christopher Sex Bags Day.
Yay!
I love that.
That's my favorite fucking holiday.
It was about to be Christopher Sex Bags Day.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of thoughts and prayers signs everywhere, and equality, like the bumper sticker you would see everywhere. Because Christopher would for sure rip off any of that shit he could find. 1,000% would do that.
White women love
it. They do. White women do love it. There's a lot of live, laugh, love in his rhetoric.
It's a terrible mid-stage joke. We're like, oh my god, we do love it.
It just do live, laugh, love. Oh my god.
I want another mimosa. And then the third girl just goes, I smoked the wrong end of a cigarette. This is my song. Collapses on the ground. Which in that case is literally how the joke goes. But
I want to see if I just...
Vaudry comes downstairs on his smart stone, just, hey, what do you mean you can't come to St. Christopher's Day? What do you mean he's not a real saint?
What do you mean?
Are you sure? Like, can you check? You're Dava, and you've already checked 3 times during the course of this call.
Alright, so...
Love you, dear.
I'm gonna drop some arts for Christopher.
Oh, hell yes.
I can't decide between which one of these 2 pictures.
I'm still just not over the choice of Ikite for Tacitus's token. That was great.
Oh, yeah. Ikite was So, Ikite is one of my favorite cards. And when I first got Tacitus, and I mean like back in 2021 when Mitchell ran the game, I was like, this is what he looks like until he gets big. He looks stupid. Like, y'all know how like 2 Evo Pokemon were like the cute boy, the ugly teenager, and the big dad?
Yeah.
And like, the first 2 stages are reversed, and it's just like, I look like an asshole.
I just love the Ikite because like when I first saw him, I immediately also just adored the design because it's like, look at him, not a single thought in that head.
No.
No numbers, no alphabet, just teeth.
Just teeth and eyes.
That's it. Eyes for peeping, teeth for eating.
What the fuck? I can edit this photo like...
Cordelia, they're being mean to me. Shut up.
Nothing we have said is inaccurate.
I'm not saying it has to happen tonight, but at some point I want Cordelia to get drunk enough, day drinking, shopping with their friends. There is some sort of festival going on.
I mean, it's happening tonight, so...
There is a festival after all.
Also, Tim, if you could... You can put Christopher's picture in the chat if you want to. I just dropped it in the Discord.
Oh, yeah.
You were saying?
I was saying that it is a festival and all, so, like, I just want her to wake up in the morning in someone else's bed, and it's the Leela when she wakes up next to Zach Brannigan in, like, the 5th episode of the show, where she's there, and the camera, she goes... Like the camera just like.
I remember that. That was great.
So you lost your virginity to a random person.
It's a thing that could happen today.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but that is a very funny thing to happen. But it's also very mean to myself. So I reserve the right not to do this. But there's definitely a person that's like,
wasn't that Leela didn't actually sleep with him, but just ended up in the bed with him?
Yeah, I think it was something along those lines.
I thought they fricked.
No, I'm pretty sure they didn't. And that was the whole like point of the episode is like you're supposed to be like, oh my god, they fricked, and then at the end they're like, no, she's still better than that.
But yeah, I did post Christopher in the Discord if people will look at him.
Hell yeah.
I seem to remember
Look at that distinguished gentleman.
the story at least.
There he is. Look at him.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Yeah, coming to Pallimustus for
That's
sure
great.
made him hotter.
No, is the effect that this plane has?
Yes.
where-
Yes, that's what happens.
It's-
Is the more
it's-
powerful you get, the more impurities it expels from your body. Oh my god! And so
You just get hotter. It's awesome.
And the hotter you get, it makes you the peak version of what you could look like.
That means Dragon Hide, and I start taking on more draconic features. I
That's
just
my
become a
dude
hot
right there.
dragon girl.
He's becoming scaly.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
seems good.
That's,
Tell Luna.
I think Christopher might be one of my favorite characters of all time, but I almost never get to play him.
He
I
rules.
really need to pick him for a campaign and just do it.
I mean, honestly, same with Vincent.
Yeah.
Can Christopher also have a hair care line?
Oh, for sure. Look at that.
Look at it.
Look at that hair.
That man absolutely has a hair care. Baudry absolutely uses his hair care line. It's actually paraben free. It's one of the few things that he's actually genuine about.
Christopher's hair care is called Satyr's Mane.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, please. Yeah, I was about to say, like, June, we need you.
I do love I can just decide more, and people are like, okay, and it just becomes a thing. Which is
God said so, and it was good. It was good lore.
Improviser. I will never say no. I literally can't.
Yeah.
That was me with the house when I went. There's literally nothing but me stopping me from sicking of Subnautica Leviathan on my party.
Yeah.
I have to add
yeah.
sex bang to my digital dictionary?
Congratulations,
baby,
you're
yeah.
welcome.
It's Danny inspired.
Yeah, I can't. I'm from.
Anyway, yeah, so you guys got back. Rufus said that he would reward each player with a uncommon item. John, have you looked at the items yet? Or
No, I have not.
all right, it's as right now because we're again taking it easy tonight. It's gonna be a shopping episode. What do you guys think would be a good item for John?
Hand wraps, stuff that makes him faster.
He has hand wraps.
He has
Is the dragon? What the hell is it called? The belt of like
Yeah.
dragon something. Is there an uncommon version of that?
Let me see here.
It's the same 3-tier upgrades that the Bloodwell vial is.
There's all the belts I'm seeing are at least rare.
Tim,
Okay.
can you drop the discerning price guide?
He's got it.
Oh, John has it.
Yeah, I already
Okay,
got it, yeah.
cool. Never mind.
Looking for uncommons.
It's weird how often I go to fucking Brooklyn Nine-Nine in D&D, but it is what it is.
It's helpful.
Ooh, can we
I'm
do a
gonna pull up.
Brooklyn
No, there is an uncommon dragon hide belt.
Propaganda for any reason.
Oh, good. It's just one I suppose I don't have. What does that one do?
Let's see.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is propaganda, and so is Mobile Police Pally.
It is. I will say,
Yeah, it increases the saving
So
throw
now-
DC of your key features.
That's cool.
So, Rob, I think the distinction is propaganda makes cops look good, where Brooklyn Nine-Nine does not give a fuck
And
about
then-
doing that.
That's a compelling
Really?
argument.
Your main character is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And their main character is one of the pieces that Vaudry is based on.
Yeah,
It's
and
a show about cops.
Scully and
itself.
Hitchcock and like them being cops is a sentence to me. Whereas, you know me, I will watch cop again. I
So-
regularly watch Key and Will Trent and stuff.
There's one that would go. Let's see.
So
Is
my suggestion was the dragon hide belt. It's just
Okay.
that it's a monk item. While wearing it, you gain a bonus to the DC of your key features, based on the rarity, so it would be +1, and then you can
Is he a
use
fighter?
you can use your action to regain key points equal to a roll of your martial arts die once a day.
No, that's really cool.
That is actually insane.
They're regaining your key points.
So yeah,
is he a monk?
They're both. Yeah, he's a monk.
Because I have another
Swapping
possible one.
Because it's
What was it?
dragon related. It's up to him.
There it is. Gloves of missile snaring. Because it goes with the ability for a monk's ability to catch things and throw it back. Gloves of missile snaring.
My only thing with that is he already has wraps on his hands, and I don't think you can stack items under him.
Yeah, and
that's true.
Wouldn't it be redundant, really?
No, because it increases the amount of damage that you can reduce by.
Okay.
So, like, you can basically deflect larger, or at least more potent projectiles and then throw them back.
Yeah. Well... Oh, so it's a D10 instead of your monk modifier, basically.
Yeah, so it would arguably stack with your monk modifier plus your dex mod, and all that damage gets either reduced, or it's that much more that you can grab and throw back, which is insane.
Now, if you want to go straight enhancing your damage further, one uncommon item from Tasha's Cauldron, the Eldritch Claw tattoo. You
that's a good one.
Yep, you attune to it, and it's a permanent attunement because it's literally on your skin.
Well,
you get a.
If you unattune it, becomes a needle. But yeah, anyway.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. So, your unarmed strikes are magical, which they already are. But they get an additional +1 bonus to the attack and damage rolls. And you can, as a bonus action, you can empower the tattoo for 1 minute, and you get a reach of 15 feet for your puncher. And they deal an extra d6 of force damage.
Your arms become Inspector Gadget style.
Yeah. It says specifically that they're inky black tentacles.
Yeah.
And I do like kind of like
it extends its reach.
Yeah, to 15 feet.
Didn't you use that one point?
No, I used a combination of Astral Self and Hobgoblin to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Anything strike defensive?
There's also the cloak. What does it do? Sorry, it's one that gives you a whole bunch of utility stuff. Is it a cloak or is it
the
Not now,
cloak of useful items or whatever?
That sounds right. Let me just type in useful items into my inventory thing, and that will do the shape.
Basically, it has patches on it in the shapes of different objects, and if you pull that patch off and throw it,
that's robe. That's what it was.
The thing becomes real. So like, it'll be.
So
like,
you get.
Yeah, go ahead.
You get the robe has cloth patches of various shapes and colors covering it. While wearing this robe, you can use an action to detach one of the patches, causing the object to become the creature or object or creature it represents. Once the patch is removed, the robe becomes an ordinary garment. The robe has 2 of each of the following patches. You have dagger, bullseye lantern, steel mirror, 10-foot pole, hempen rope, a sack. But then, in addition, the robe has 44 other patches of the GM's choice, and there's like a bag of 100 gold pieces, a silver coffer, an iron door, a gem worth 10 gems worth 100 gold pieces each, a wooden ladder, a riding horse with saddlebags, potion of healing, a pit that you can just put somewhere. Yep. There's a rowboat. There's a spell scroll containing 1 spell from 1st to 3rd level. There's also 2 mastiffs, a window, and then a portable ram.
Now,
I will
alternatively,
say everything online I'm looking at does suggest the dragon hide belt because key points.
I will also say it would be, while it would be not a cool thing for a DM to do, it would be very funny for a DM to say, all right, the other 44 patches are all daggers.
Honestly, if it
They're all
synergizes and
mastiffs.
gives them more key points, I would double down on that.
Yeah.
It's like the Bloodwell Vial for sorcerers. It's like always the right choice.
Explicitly.
Sean, do you use your strength or dex?
Dex, I think.
Dex. He uses Dex. I built a sheet for
because I
him.
was like, Gauntlets of Ogre Power could be cool.
Gauntlets of Ogre Power would be cool, and you can use your strength for your unarmed strikes and your other stuff.
But I would say go
But
for the
they're
one that
kinda
gives more key
redundant,
points,
yeah.
because
You already
a monk
have good
always
dex.
needs more key points.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, it makes your stun better, and it gives you more stuns.
If you want to take women, you can pick later on. That's totally cool.
Taking my time here.
Winged boots be cool.
That's on my item wish list. It's pretty cool. You can fly for 4 hours.
You get little weens on your feetsies.
Ultimately, to me, flying isn't actually particularly powerful, but it is fun. So, since fun is the goal, you can certainly choose that option.
Give me that smile again.
All right. Yeah. So
John's gonna page through.
John's gonna keep looking. We'll just jump ahead.
If you need help understanding what an item does, John, feel free to ask.
Very true.
So we left off last time, I think you guys were drinking.
Yes. I was unconscious.
On the town, on the eve of St. Christopher Day.
Christoph, as he is known.
How late do you guys think you guys stay out? You guys stay out a while? You call it eat early? How is everyone but Rob feeling?
That's really
Dalton always has that dog in him, and he's gonna be out drinking.
All right.
Can Vodri make a con save to puke and rally?
Yes. Only because I love the idea of it.
I'm gonna roll a d12 to see what hour it is that I go to bed.
Well.
Oh.
No, I don't.
I'll tell you what, roll with advantage. You're a party boy.
That's,
also, Constitution is what sorcerers fucking do.
Yeah, that's very fair.
I either go to bed at 11 p.m. or 11 a.m.
That's gonna be a 13 overall.
I'm gonna say that's enough to rally. You're fucking. You went to an art school.
Yeah,
definitely.
I went to the Sarah Lawrence of Pallimustus.
Yeah. You went to Arizona State. Fucking.
Did you pull?
Vodri was blacked out for more of college than he was conscious.
I will say.
Yeah, but did you get?
I don't know what that means.
Did you pull?
Did you get laid?
Yeah.
Did Vodri
Oh, absolutely.
Were you slaying that stuff?
Yeah. I told you guys the only reason that he knows Celestial is because his current girlfriend was the TA. His girlfriend, who he made up with after having previously cheated on, who again is a fucking Deva.
So you pulled?
And was stupid about it.
No, I mean like you still did that even though your girlfriend's a Deva?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wisdom is not one of my saving throws.
So that makes so much sense. Roger's girlfriend was literally perfect.
He pulled too much is the problem.
Yeah.
He pulled too close to the sun.
Devas are a step above Isamar.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right, so I'm gonna say
I wonder where he is. I hope he's okay.
All right, so
Cut to Vodri rolling over in bed and vomiting this viscous purple potion that went into his system an hour ago.
I'm going to say that, Rob, you have nightmares all night, and you're not sure what to wake up. You feel very strange. What is your passive perception?
My passive perception is a 12.
Okay, that's not bad. You notice that where you put down your favorite sunglasses, they're now gone. And in their place is a wooden toy soldier.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
So are we officially next morning?
No, he's rallying.
Oh, rallying.
What
Sorry, excuse me.
Fuck. I'm gonna make an actual perception check to look around the room.
What time is it?
That is.
We'll say it's 11. Robin got some sleep and.
That is a 7.
Yeah, you don't fucking notice anything. 7. You're also very hungover still. I mean, you've had a rough couple days.
It's been very bad for me. No more.
You
points.
are awake though, and you can go join your friends in a rally.
Vagri walks downstairs, floats downstairs because he's not going to use his legs like some sort of a fucking plug-in, especially not this hungover. That's too much movement.
That makes sense. I would do the same.
Yeah. He floats his way downstairs, empties an entire pot of black coffee into his stomach, pauses, pukes that into the sink, drinks another pot of coffee.
Why do I feel like this is a Rob story?
This is a Rob story. Who's you in, Jason?
I just know you so well.
And then, in a thing that Rob didn't do when he did this, just shocking grasps himself the rest of the way awake and goes, I am not going to end St. Christopher's Eve sober. Fuck that.
Why doesn't everyone roll me a history check real quick?
Okay.
We'll see who knows about St. Christopher's Day.
Activating the cat.
John, you want to roll a history check? We're just going to see who knows about St. Christopher.
Excuse me.
Ooh. It's a 13.
Okay.
I too have a 13.
No, I mean, you're from the plane, though, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
He gets around.
You know it.
You sure this isn't like a...
No.
Okay. Oh, I failed that.
Christopher gets up.
Ooh, John, you should get the propeller helm. That is the best. It's a helmet. It has a No, you shouldn't actually get it. It would be really funny though.
It would be funny.
It lets you levitate straight in the air. You just have a propeller on your head, and you can fly straight in the air.
Can it be as a result of like a pamphlet somebody gave me? Because that's funny.
Yeah. Anybody else? Tim and Christian, do you want to roll history checks?
I rolled a
13.
1, so as far as I know, he's a very pious man, and that
Yeah.
the holiday got butchered. Like I get like kind of standard holiday stuff, you know, it gets commercialized.
Weirdly,
Yeah,
the girl from a different area who we found out about St. Christopher's Day through some paperwork actually knows the most about it. We made her 16 and we got 2 13s, right?
Hey, hey, what day is it? Why, it's St. Christopher's Day!
So you remember all about St. Christopher's and his work that he's done with the homeless and all kinds of other, like, you kind of, even with a 16, you kind of get the idea that it feels very exaggerated. The pamphlet was very, like, jerk-offy. It was definitely verbally jerking Christopher off.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. And there's probably some misspellings in the paperwork, in the pamphlet. You, with a 16, not to tell you what you think, but you kind of, part of your brain is like, did he write this?
Did he write it?
Can I say I would like to make a lore attempt with my 13, if you don't mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, St. Christopher's actually banned from the Storm Isles.
Wow.
Yeah,
What'd you do?
the rumor is that he fucked his way all the way up to and including the Storm King and the Storm Queen,
Wow.
and then cheated on them with someone else, and they threw him out of the Storm Isles.
I fucking love that.
You're welcome.
So much. Who else had the 13? Was it Tim?
I had a 13, yeah.
Yeah. So Tim, you in your time you spent in the law, you've definitely heard about St. Christopher and the celebration, and just you've heard of a lot of his shenanigans. And he actually has had a lot of run-ins with the Thieves Guild too. I mean, for you again, it's like he's like he's not a thief, but he's a deity. But like, is he a deity? That kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, he's a being of power, but is he really a deity?
Yeah.
I refuse to believe everyone else's narratives. I still think that he was a pious person.
Well, we'll definitely get to that because Tim, the city of law, they know of St. Christopher's Day. They don't really celebrate it because it's not really their thing. But you've heard of him before, and you know some of the details. But Christian, St. Christopher has for sure come to Crucible, so you believe all of the best things about him. He is a god among men in Crucible, so you definitely think he's a very pious.
We don't think he was the son of Torm, but we think he was a good guy, and we think his message was good.
You mean to tell me that he boned both your parents? So you got Storm Snake attributes, but you didn't get none of his.
I gotta be honest. I'm really touched that you think my parents are the Storm King and his current concubine. That's fucking hilarious. No, my parents own a shipping company, bro.
I want to pause there. The queen, she's not a concubine. She is
the queen.
She is
okay, fair enough.
He has concubine.
Yeah, no,
they both have concubine.
The Storm King and the Storm Queen are. I'm not even related to them, dude. That is a whole different bloodline on both sides. My parents are just rich enough that, if you cross us, we can literally buy your house and turn it into a warehouse same day.
But you also have a ancestor that's some type of primordial storm.
Oh yeah. Also, one of my ancestors slept with a living storm and made a pact with it where we.
How is it that your parents ain't the Storm King or Queen, concubine, whatever you want to call it?
Oh, we met. Oh, it's because they're on the Merchants Council.
Question.
You can't just become. You can't just make your blood noble.
No, certainly not. But generally, as far as I've seen, kings, queens, they always have some kind of claim to divinity of some sort. Now, if his parents have storm serpent blood, that's a really good claim to starting your own empire. They made a mistake early on somewhere, clearly, and that's why they run a merchants guild instead. They must have got bought out or something.
I do have a quick above table question for Rob.
Talk to me.
What is the living storms? Does the living storm that they slept with have a name?
It's Storm Snake.
Oh, okay.
It's explicitly Storm Snake.
Okay.
I mean, if you have a name for Storm Snake that is not an epithet in the way that Storm Snake is, not as a slur epithet. That
I think
Aurora.
Yeah, Storm's name.
Yeah.
Aurora kicks ass.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's very evocative of
You started speaking, and I was like, "What's Storm's name?"
Well, it also kind of reminds me of Orochimaru, which is a very prolific snake figure in Japanese culture. So it Aurora kicks ass on layers.
You won't say that Vivi knows the snake storm's name yet, but at some point, maybe down the road, he can learn the snake's name.
Yes,
his true name. Because that way he can be trusted enough.
No, my greatest. We call him greatest grandpa because otherwise I'll be saying great for 30 fucking minutes. But yeah, my greatest grandpa, Plasimir Fairchild, made a deal with the Living Storm.
I have a note card with a bunch of my people's names, and one of them could be Storm Snakes if I find it. I'll let you choose.
Okay, so yeah, you going back to the game, you rally and you find your friends. Everyone parties.
Yes.
Oh, I had one interjection.
Yes.
While y'all were doing what y'all were doing, I'm like, "Cuz y'all hush, it's the final round," and I reveal us to be in a bar there's a St. Christopher's trivia day. I just want to capitalize on my St. Christopher. Y'all hush, they about to announce this.
Can I add? You can say no, but can I add? You still have to pay.
But isn't that cheating?
I won't tell if you won't.
I ain't looking at it, cuz I ain't no cheater.
Oh, I don't care what you do.
Audrey literally has
I
a
just
smart
love the
stone
idea.
out during every
You
question.
still, you like going through your stuff and finding the pamphlet when you hear about St. Christopher's Day.
I rolled an 18 on lore, or do I do an intelligence to prove how good I brained it?
Oh, for your trivia?
Yeah, how did I brain Christopher knowledge?
Whatever. Yeah, intelligence is lore anyway, right?
Yeah,
it's
it is.
history. Yeah, so,
And I don't have it, so yeah, 18.
Yeah, you won. You won St. Christopher's Day trivia at the
Yay.
at the Missing Tooth bar.
Oh, that fucking rules.
That's such a great name for a
What do we get? Can it be something stupid or like $50 worth of stuff?
Yeah,
that's what I'm used to personally.
You get a gift card. You get a gift card for Missing Tooth, and it looks like so it's like a smile, but all the information is in the black spot where the bars hit. Like, you know, it's like a smile. It's missing a tooth, but in that tooth is where all the bars information is.
I love that.
I love it.
That's fucking perfect, man.
The tales of Saint Chris. No, wait. The exploits of the heroism of.
I like that exploits.
The exploits of Saint Chris.
Exploits is, from what I've heard, exploits is a really good.
Well, regardless of what type of man he was, I say we raise a glass in his name. To St. Chris.
Fuck yeah!
Roger has an entire just bottle of fucking wine.
I raise up the whatever it's called, the gift certificate. I got the next round.
Rufus is drunk. Rufus is drunk for sure.
That's scary.
Boss man, can you follow my finger? Cause I can't.
I think your finger's on your hand.
He's like, I might be drunk, but I can handle. I've been drunker than this in the field and still got my job done, right?
Dude, fuck yeah! I did all my homework drunk.
I've seen your homework. I believe that.
They tell you how I passed my final, and he just.
I heard you pass though.
He electrifies his hands and just fixes his hair perfectly with shocking grasp. That.
They took the 97 I got on my last exam off the fridge. Audrey said it wasn't good enough.
I did not say that. That never happened.
Wait,
shut up.
I just incorporate drinking into my job.
The fridge at the key.
What's up, Marcellus? Thanks for coming by.
I don't like it.
We're out here doing our D&D as usual.
So you have your essay on.
Good to see you, buddy.
Cool.
Actually, no, I take that back.
No, said it was really good.
No, cool kids do that for sure.
I'm cool.
Yeah, I think you're cool.
Vadri,
I just picture him blinking like this.
Vadri's cheeks are just like perfect spheres as he stifles a laugh.
I really wish I paid enough attention to because I'm flashing back because this is basically Raymond from Captain Wolf.
Yeah.
And when he lies, he uses attractions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like actively trying to be like, what attractions?
Yes.
Hey, Jason. My hand crossbow is already +1. Could I you think I could just add the weapon of warning enchantment to that?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Boy,
Okay.
Thanks.
I'm pretty sure Christian wants to go to the hammer tomorrow anyway. So.
Yeah, because he's doing all of
You
his
go way down.
secret research.
Good girl.
Good night.
Good night. Good morning.
Was that your mom?
Yeah, that was Mom putting the dog in here.
Beckle!
It's Beckles.
Tell her we said hi tomorrow.
Please do, yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Pickles and Peggy's and pickles.
That's my favorite.
But yeah, basically what the weapon of warning does basically gives me advantage on initiative, and as long as they're within 30 feet of me, no one who's sleeping normally can be surprised.
That's fucking
So
awesome.
it's like, yeah, basically the enemies will never get a surprise round on us as long as I use the weapon.
That's awesome.
It's dope. So, cutting back to a moment when you guys are all looking over the items, Rufus hands you guys basically a tablet to choose from one at a time. He's like, here's all the items that we have as a reward on the list. We let you guys pick, and then it tells you to probably be about a day, especially with the Christmas Day going on. Probably won't be till the day after, say Christmas Day, until you guys get your magic items. But you can choose them now, and they will be ready very shortly before you go back out into the world.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Want to do some drunk shit at night?
Yeah, I don't feel like my and I'm on a wild streak.
Allow me to get in character.
I guess I'll do one now. Is there a thing over?
Yeah, it's right there.
This one or that one?
That's the.
That's the
Oh, that one. That was the one I was using last time. Don't use that one.
Okay.
Or what was the one you were using?
I don't think so.
It's this one right here.
The car alarm.
Yeah. You're so far away.
The world is so far away.
Wait,
That's not how that goes.
not even the same
Oh,
song.
he's doing what? Hell yeah. That's, I don't know if you guys. That's a wine bottle in here.
Yes,
A cork and stuff.
I thought it was an accoutrement.
She struggled with wine bottles here enough to get us one.
Yeah, I did it like 3 or 4 times before I realized that I could solve this problem.
So what other shenanigans do you guys want to get into?
I would
You
like
wanna-
to.
You want to bar crawl? You want to
Yeah.
go see some speeder racing? Do you want to?
Ooh.
There's all kinds of shit happening. This is Greenstone's a pretty big city. There's like a Broadway play going on. There's like probably some gambling happening somewhere. There's probably adventurers are probably. There's a place you can go. You guys heard that adventurers will test the might 1v1 each other without going lethal, like they'll duel.
Ooh.
Stuff.
If someone calls me a bumpkin or anything fucked up like that, because we don't really use the background feature we have, which is that people are supposed to be like eyes on me, and they're supposed to be like, "Who the fuck is that weirdo?" You know, like if that ever happens to me, I feel like I would rise to that occasion.
I mean, don't feel bad. You're in a party with Audrey.
I guess I don't have to when Rodri's around.
He's so loud and he's so annoying and he literally demands your attention.
He's like a spicy little cat.
That is not a positive. This is not a positive trait about my boy. I need to be clear.
I have not. I have not been recording this even a little bit.
That's fine.
Good thing it's all on YouTube.
Yeah, I honestly, since we've done the Tim streaming, I have been less concerned about the audio recording because it's all online now anyway.
Hell yeah.
I do have to make a more organized playlist for sure, but at least it's up there.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do? If there's anything you want to do, I'm sure we can. It's Greenstone's a fancy place. There's some poor people, there's some rich people. A lot is going on.
He said there were a bunch of adventurers, like one of you wanting each other, not lethal somewhere. That sounds fun. Vaudry says, finishing the bottle of wine.
I better go with you because you a little squishy, and I poke your little cheek.
Boone is downing another animal collective, this time with Wizard Come.
No.
I knew. I was listening to the recording, and I was like, "Did John just say Wizards Come?"
I did say Wizard.
I wasn't sure if I gave
you the benefit of the doubt.
That's the worst kind of caster. There's nothing even inherently magical about them. It's just a dude.
I was like, "There's no way I heard the cat." No way.
DM, Rob keeps doing psychic damage to me.
Okay.
Oh, you just don't.
What do you want me to do about it?
Yep.
You're tall.
You're bigger and taller and
Get
stronger
good.
and older than
I'm
him.
just a fucking imp.
Beat him up.
Yeah,
Beat his ass up.
Get him.
Let's do. I would like to do an opposed strength check of some sort where I'm doing that thing where your head is in my hand and you can't go.
Yeah.
Like in character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strength
Okay.
Unless you don't.
Okay. Oh no, I thought you meant IRL were robbing him. It's 5'9", but yes, we'll do.
Okay.
I also have a strength of 10.
I was also talking. she's a big girl in armor. Like,
yeah.
Oh boy.
are you full wearing your
It
armor?
works in both
Okay.
reality
That's good.
and the game.
It does.
Helmet or whatever.
She doesn't have that.
What are you-
No,
There's literally a picture of her in the chat.
Yeah, but what gave you your
Stephanie.
that's the house.
right? Okay.
Hmm.
Stephanie.
So I got a 12. What did you
Stefan.
get?
Did we say save right?
Check.
Check.
Yeah.
The strength
check.
check.
Oh, okay.
Opposed
well,
checks, yeah.
Well, straight. It's, well, I
That's
guess-
just your mod then, or do you add PB?
Yeah, if you have athletics, either of you add it.
Okay. 12.
Let's see. I don't have athletics, so it's a completely even check.
Oh. So
I would like to
you
then.
roll off again.
No, I'd like to make a dexterity check from
Okay.
there. Actually, yeah, no, an acrobatics check.
Got that.
This is a fair fight.
I got the big number.
16. Damn.
What are
he
you
just,
trying to do,
I
dog?
think he. Yeah.
I'll tell you exactly. Vadri is like trying to walk into your hand, and he's not fucking getting anywhere. And he like stops on his heels, goes, "Wait a minute," and just floats over you with his shoes and hands on the other side.
You win this round, Gravity.
So you would have to stumble too.
Get
Definitely.
fucked, gravity.
If he like slips out, you definitely have to stumble a foot or two forward.
Do I? What am I doing?
I mean, no, you're not gonna. You're not gonna
This-
fall on your face. It's
Okay.
just because of the sudden no pressure. You know, it would just make sense.
God dang it! I'm gonna get you, goofy little sprite.
You notice Vadri's mage hand just tapping you on the shoulder as you stand up.
Get off! Smells like grape soda.
Ozone.
So do we want to go to?
Fair enough.
Yes, John. You have a
No,
question? Oh, okay. It sounds like Rob wants to go. Find
Do we
some-
want to? Yeah. Do we
some
want to go to the
dueling?
1v1 bar?
Sure.
Y'all want to do some dueling?
Mhm.
Okay.
It's time
Let's do
to.
some dueling.
It's time.
Someone call 911. He's having a seizure.
He's having a strong.
I smell ghost.
Smell toast.
That's still my favorite fucking game. Honestly. Ever since I found that shit out, like I will always say that. Yeah. So it doesn't. It's not a shady place. There's a no kill world. This place, so it's
Of
pretty.
course.
It is an old town. You gotta go down to the slums a little bit though.
Where's Wade Wilson? Where's Wade Wilson? Where's Wade Wilson?
It's Slade Wilson in this universe, honestly.
Really?
Oh no.
Deathstroke.
Oh, you would rather?
No, I mean, Wade would be fucking amazing. Honestly.
You're God. You decide.
Both. All right. All of DC is canon.
Wilson. We could just have it both.
Wilson.
It's just the
Ooh,
volleyball, but with a body.
Listen here, happy face. Bigwigs upstairs told me to come down here and put a little smile on your mask.
So you guys actually, you have to go down to the part of Old Town that is run by the gangs, the crime families. It's a well-known secret in Old Town that there are 5.
A well-known secret.
It's a well. You guys have been here a couple times, but you haven't spent a lot of time in Old Town. But I will say you guys have known that it's pretty much the Adventure Society and the what's the other one? Is the Science Society? What do they call them? Was it just the Science? Or...
The Adventurers?
It was the Adventurers, and then there was the other one.
The library?
No, there's the Science Guild. I'll look up later. I think it's the Science Guild, whatever.
There's the museum. I remember that.
Yeah, there's the museum, there's the library, there's the Thieves Guild. This is it's the people who pretty much wrote them all. I'll look it up later. I think it's the Science Guild or whatever.
Law.
Anyway, they don't really most of the guilds don't really participate in this part of Old Town. Like I said, it's run by 5 crime families. It's just easier to let them handle their own business. There is a bar, or I guess it would be. They sell alcohol, but it's more than that. You find a venue called the Pit.
Yeah.
And it's shady people are all about. Definitely people are. You can see some crackheads and shit, and people running, scurrying as you guys. You guys are dressed nice and you're well presented. Even if you're fucking hammered, you're drunk, you still look nice.
Vaudry grabs the collar of his shirt as he's going in the bar. Goes, clothes, formal wear.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's wearing like his full fucking suit.
All right, dope. Yeah, and you guys wander up. There's a Minotaur standing at the door of the pit. He goes, "What do you want?"
Tacitus goes, "Meat."
We have meat.
We also heard you get to fight people here.
Yeah, dueling. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. We bet and duel. It's a whole thing.
Cool.
You want in?
Oh, hell yeah, I want in, dude.
Oh, I'm excited. You're not big.
No, and he just does charges shocking grasp on his arm. No, I'm fun though. I'm fun.
Okay. All right. And he turns and he pulls the velvet rope thing to the side, and he's like, "Come on in." Also,
Right.
he notices he definitely sees one or two of the adventuring symbol badges you guys have.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just so you guys know? We don't care about those here.
Dude, sweet. That makes my day a lot easier.
I will fight any animal for its meat. I don't care how many there are.
I like you, little dude.
He just insists.
He's
He insists
so-
that he's still in the conversation.
He is so intense.
Please make him fight a baby cockatrice or something stupid. I just want him to find a Tacitus tank somehow.
I'm just happy he's got an outlet for it. Do you guys have an arena for him? Maybe? Do you?
Yeah, we can
Oh,
make this happen.
sweet. Oh, that's fucking.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
What are his stats again?
I have them. What would you have? What number of one?
Would you just send me his stats so I can see him real quick? No rush. I just want to know what to put up against him.
That would be easiest.
I'll tell you what, actually. You look at his stats and you tell me what you think a good CR would be.
4th level. God, I hope a half. I don't know, man. He's a little guy.
Okay.
Here's his statistics. Please excuse the scan lines, I guess.
Mainly HP, AC, and damage output are the things you want to compare.
Cockatrice isn't my fucking...
Ooh. If he gets petrified, he just goes back to the command zone.
Did you said that?
Would he though? Because being petrified is not the same as having your HP reduced to 0.
This is true.
That's a concerning.
I mean, you could make the argument that you could destroy the stone, which would move his HP to 0.
I hope you can't destroy that stone. That'd be really bad.
Well, I mean,
everyone.
if you're petrified, that stone can be broken.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to check the wording.
Yeah.
Unless
But
you
yeah,
can just
I mean-
dismiss the creature, even if it's been petrified, then it goes poof.
He's a token, so
You
he
could
just
probably, there's probably some fuckery where you could just resummon him or something.
I'm gonna say, yeah, he can fight a cockatrice because their numbers aren't actually very far off.
I love that.
They just made them little chicken guys in D&D. Yeah, I think.
I'm going to fuck this chicken. Eddie.
Get on the earwax.
Yes.
No wait. 40. I'm going to fuck up this chicken. I didn't realize up until now that I could just.
Yeah.
Just
There's
drag
nothing
on.
stopping this.
Yeah.
Corner.
Pretty.
So Rob is gonna duel. Our
Anyone else?
Tacitus is gonna duel.
Does
Anything
anyone
else
else
want
want
to
to
duel?
I would like to duel
John
as
wants to
well.
duel. All right.
Duel.
All right.
Hey, you just walked into a Naruto tournament arc. Do you feel?
Nice. Is that the one from Jinde?
It's from
Yeah.
Temde,
Yeah.
You probably should because. Yeah, anyway.
Okay. Probably
I mean, they wouldn't let the
on the
tournament
verge of
shows.
bad by then.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, for sure.
I definitely want Hitchcock and Scully to show up in your game somehow.
Oh yeah, they will.
Well, they'll have to show up as Michael Richardson and the other guy.
So we have
They're
3
hot.
people. It's not gonna be a full combat. It'll probably be a quick, couple of dice rolls and shit.
Okay.
Is it just the three of you guys?
Yes,
Yes.
just the three of us.
All right. Also, the Minotaur points you guys to the register if anyone wants to place any bets on anything. We'll just do what Tim did last time: is you double your money pretty much. Just anything you put down, you double.
Cordelia's like, wait, y'all! She grabs onto to Vaudry and to Dalton and goes, y'all, this is that stuff that was happening in that thing back in because she's a little
Under the waterfall.
yeah.
With the goblins.
She
Also,
reaches into her satchel and pulls out a handful of gold. This is the stuff I'm supposed to.
Oh, you mean gambling?
Yeah.
That one.
No matter what happens about this gambling, I don't feel as bad because Tim last session let me. I bet $80,000 and won $80,000. My character is even more rich.
We're building a drug lab, and that's going to be how we fund our piracy going forward in this game.
I feel like that. Glorious thing.
An abandoned force user who didn't make the cut, and working on fucking on a back roll fucking
Backwater
fucking like construction shit to being rich as hell.
Hey, Marky, you see me now?
I mean, that is the goal.
All right.
I bet 500 G.
500 GB. Anybody else any betting?
Okay.
Oh God, I hate
Do
this.
I have?
Wait, well, what's the fight that's up right now?
What, Tim?
I bet 500
Who's
on
fighting first?
We're going to determine that with some dice roll here in a second once all the bets are down.
You probably won't.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll fight too.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
So,
All right.
four
Four
people.
fighters.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna bet the 500 that I just got because whatever.
Okay, who are you betting on?
Me.
Oh, you're
Duh.
fighting. Well, Tacitus fighting. Right.
Well, I'm not gonna fight it.
I thought you declared you were
going
going
to
to
fight. You can do that.
There
You just-
ain't no way on the God's green shape staying here and watch little chicken man over there fight and me not fight.
What do you mean?
Tim, are you also going to fight?
Vaudry, like, looks over, about to be offended,
good.
and realizes talking about Tacitus.
All right, so
He also
everyone,
thinks I'm talking about him.
everyone is fighting except for Tim.
Or you.
Are all the bets down?
I'll
Anyone else
put down 100. I'm not sure who I'm betting on, but I'll put down 100.
All right, you let me know who you want to bet on, and then we'll go. Which one of your friends are you betting on, Tim?
Whoever goes first, and then if I
Okay.
want to bet on the next one, I might. But...
All right, everyone, roll me a D10. Highest is going first.
All right.
Roll one for Tacitus. Do you hear me?
Roll a separate one for Tacitus.
8. Big T.
Oh, I am
Got a
going
9.
dead last.
Well, we're gonna
I
re-roll
also
every
got
time.
an 8.
Huh?
I also got an 8.
Tacitus got a 9.
9.
Okay, so it sounds like Tacitus might go first.
Mhm.
It's the title card.
Oh.
At a UFC event, you start with the chicken.
Christian, what did you get?
7.
7. All right, yeah. So 9 is our highest. We will I like rolling every time we're gonna do this just to
Sure.
randomize it. So Tim is betting on Tacitus. All right, let's fucking do this. Tacitus enters the ring and a cockatrice comes out. Let's fucking go. Let me see what they actually look like.
Looks back at me like approvingly, like, did I do it right?
Vaudry is just
Oh,
doing
yeah,
the. Vaudry's doing the hiccup 2 thumbs up.
Cockatrice look dope.
Hey, Rob.
Yo.
Got a banger for you to play during this. It's called Insanely Illegal Cage Fight.
I'm gonna pull that up right now, buddy.
All right, Tacitus, you fucking, you're fighting a dinosaur fucking turkey.
A dinosaur turkey, let's go.
They look fucking dope as hell. We'll roll off Tacitus for initiative. What was your initiative?
Oh my god.
I'm playing it.
It's not the biggest number, but it's pretty okay. It's 15.
You go first.
Okay.
What are you doing with this cockatrice?
He does like he's doing the flappy, so he just does like a spin move to fly into him, like, take this, you bitch! Draco Essence attack!
Okay.
And he just Naruto's his ass into the guy, He can't proc his infused strikes on himself, which is lame. But he can do a bite.
Okay.
So since he hits, I hope, then he'll do something. Well, he appears to miss, probably.
It's on the floor, reroll it.
Was it?
Oh, no, you said it, you rolled it, what was your attack to hit? Well, this is your hit. Yeah, fuck that shit. It's on the floor, reroll that shit.
Ow. Ow. Got him.
My rule is always, if it's on the floor, reroll it unless it's
Good. Well, good news. Rob, look, it almost was the best option.
It's not she.
So 19?
Yeah, 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Yeah, without even adding other shit. He rolls max damage though,
Okay.
and deals. We are 4th level still, right?
Yeah.
8.
All right. This cockatrice looks fucking pissed.
Dun, dun, dun,
He runs and just like,
dun, 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 dun.
like fucking, like its wings and his feathers all fucking flush out. It's like, fucking.
After he bites into the guy, is
Yeah.
it possible for me to kind of like continue past him? So I just go from one diagonal of him to another, or how does that?
So, but if you want to leave his,
I don't want to leave it. I just want to go
you just
through.
want to go
him.
over on the other side.
Yeah, he's just flat.
Kind of like you like flat bite and like flip.
Yeah, he was like does a barrel roll.
Yeah.
or
Okay.
some
So
shit.
you're now behind it. Yeah, for sure. It is its turn.
Okay.
It's pissed. It is gonna turn and face you.
He's
face Tacitus.
He's also only maximum, given what you told me, he's only 4 feet in the air. He can't fly that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, this thing can fly, but it's fucking not worried about it in a second. It is going to attack Tacitus. It rolled a 5.
It misses.
So that's its turn. It only gets the one.
You've got to be quicker.
It goes to bite, but like we'll say, like you bite it, and you're gonna flip out of the way. It goes to bite you back, but because we flip, fucking just it eats air for sure. And then it's Tacitus' turn again. Let's go.
Let's go. The only move he knows, bite. He rolled an 18 and which I assume hits.
Yeah, 18 was short hit.
He deals 3 damage this time.
Okay, so 11 so far.
Yeah, he taunts him and says like,
"You're just as fat as you are stupid."
It screeches and it lashes out at him. That's gonna be an 8.
That's gonna be
Oh, you've got to be quicker than that.
And he just flaps out of the way.
Yeah. It is Tacitus' turn again.
Fuck yeah, let's go. Please crit. That is an 11.
11 will hit.
Get hit again, scrub.
Beats.
He deals 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay, this thing is fucked up. Like you don't know if it can survive another hit.
Jesus.
It is its turn. That says whooping the ass. Where did my fucking?
What's the matter, chicken? Does the pussy have your cloaca?
Just needs one good one though.
Does a 13 hit?
The audience just
No! It doesn't? Alright, 13 misses. Go for it again. Let's go, baby.
This is like when Duke is playing basketball real good. And I hate Duke. But sometimes they play really good
How
basketball.
do you work for Duke?
I worked for State. A lot of my fellows worked for Duke. Anyway, whatever. I rolled a 21.
Yeah, that for sure is.
7 damage.
This thing fucking drops. It like screams, and it fucking hits the ground, and you hear the bell ding, 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 and the fucking crowd goes wild. And we have a winner! The dragon!
He was ice shaped when he was summoned last, so I'm gonna say he still is. And he goes like, "Ah!" Just like, but all that comes out is like little snow flurries because he's not strong enough to make like.
Tacitus gets 100 gold.
That fucking rules. He eats it. Wait. Oh, I know where we are. He shouldn't eat 100 gold. Would he just explode? What would happen to him?
Well, he's pretty gold though.
No one's ever eaten.
His soul is pretty gold.
Because really cool, I will say, because he's a magical creature.
Yeah.
If you wanted to be like storage place inside of him. That's fine.
So he'll just barf it out later.
Yeah.
That's really funny. So he just goes, "Ooh!" Just like,
and it's made of meat. The coins are made of meat for some reason.
The Bob rule: eat everything.
Because of the weight of gold coins, I say that he gets a distended cartoon belly and he can no longer fly. So he just waddles his fat little ass.
I feel like you have to like pick him up, like put him on your shoulders.
Oh, that's great.
All right, so one down.
All right.
So everyone who is left, so everyone but June and Tim, roll me a d10.
No, June was gonna fight too.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. June.
You
Yes,
throw
everyone.
weights. Or do you want to just keep?
We're doing this every round.
Doing it every time,
So
yes.
I got 200 back after the 100, right?
Yeah. 4.
Hell yeah.
I rolled
What?
3,
5.
5.
Yeah.
3.
4.
Yeah.
Jack?
Christian.
3.
3.
I guess a 5 is the highest.
Moon time, baby.
Moon time.
Hey, all right,
Let's find you a competitor. That's
Okay, I
fine.
guess I'm fully healed from the rest. All right.
Yeah, you definitely are.
Good.
You are gonna fight a mummy, my friend.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let me put down another 100 on Boone.
All right. Well, actually, no. Fucking hell. This is. I saw the stats and I'm like, fuck it, no. Absolutely not. I had too many things.
You can debuff the mummy something.
Yeah, I definitely are because it's not lethal. John, you're gonna fight a polar bear.
Oh.
There you go. That's better.
That's a little worse.
No, it's definitely better. I promise.
Well, let me put it this way, John. Anytime you make physical contact with a mummy, there's a chance you'll get mummy rot.
Yeah,
which is a disease that melts your flesh, and because your main attack is making contact physically with your enemy, that would be bad.
On a scale, I have to ask this. On a scale from 1 to Story of the Eye, how much of a self-destructive high is that?
No, you would die.
So it's very close to Story of the Eye. Getting mummy rot is a very bad thing to have happen.
Yeah, and it's one attack did 3d6.
Okay, so that's a maybe from Boone.
Yeah, no, we're good. You're gonna fight a polar bear. John, let's roll fucking initiative.
Mm-hmm.
This thing got a 10.
Yeah, a mummy is designed to fight 4 level 3 enemies. And what are we, level 4?
Yeah, and that's why I was like, you know what? No.
Yeah, no. Not yet.
Yeah. I moved the CR down a little bit. Bring me a hand.
19.
Alright. You go first.
Yeah, because for me, CR gives you like a vague sense, but you have to really crunch the numbers to properly balance things in this game.
Yeah. That's so good. That's so great. That was also in character.
It's plastic.
This glass.
Is it?
It's plastic.
I bid it last night. Just to make
Plastic.
sure.
That miracle of Walmart cash.
Alright, John, what are we doing? Well, how are you attacking this polar bear?
Coca-Cola doesn't have the Coca-Cola children there, so.
No, there are no children.
Fuck them up.
This is not a place for children. Unironic. Oh,
Well, Boone is drunk, so it's in character of him to just outright punch the damn thing.
Yeah, go for it. I wanted to show you guys, but I guess I clicked out of it. There you go. Look what I...
9. Oh, that isn't going to go well.
Look what I have.
The pit.
The pit. So people. A 9? A 9 will miss. Alright. I fucking an 8 doesn't hit you, does it, John?
An 8?
An 8. I assume not. I'm rolling like shit.
My armor class.
An 8 could never, unless his dex was 6.
It's your turn.
Yeah, Boone just kind of Charlie Chaplin's away from that. Just,
yeah.
Noise.
Yeah. 10.
A 10 will miss.
Fuck. Both missing each other.
Is the polar bear drunk too?
Like ships in the night.
You're a quick little guy.
So we rolled a 13, so it'll definitely get you.
That's the thing about D&D stats, though. A bear, in terms of D&D stats, is one thing. In real life, yeah, a bear will just rip your face the fuck off in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But in D&D, it doesn't have very good numbers.
23.
Oh, 23 will hit. Absolutely.
All right. Here we go.
Do some numbers. Also, don't you have an extra attack that you could have been doing each
As a
turn?
bonus action, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot.
You
Yeah,
attack
so
twice around.
In character because he's drunk.
Yeah, okay.
That's fair. You can spend key to attack a third time as well if you desire.
Man, it's really making that key item sound even better.
Yeah, I was on Reddit. Never.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking belt is the way to go.
Yeah, I mean, the Dragonhide belt is just the classic monk item. And the way that the fucking... What's the Sword of Flames is the classic fighter item.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to Corneria. I like swords.
Honk.
Or like the Rod of the Pact Keeper for a warlock. It boosts the core thing of your class, basically.
Bloodwell Vial, etc.
Yeah, that's another good one.
So I have a heartwarming bit of news for you all.
Who died?
Decision Desk HQ has already called it. Musk's guy in Wisconsin ate shit.
Oh, cool.
Yay.
How much did you jump?
I'm rolling. I was waiting for you so I could roll that. Oh shit! 8. Fuck.
Hell yeah. Okay. All right. So it attack you. That is going to be a 22.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Yeah, I hit for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
All right. John, you also take 8.
All right.
It is your turn. Oh, wait, you only attacked once. Again.
Yeah.
Do you want to attack? Go back before I attack you and attack at least once or twice?
Yeah. Let's. Yeah.
bonus
Boone
action.
Boone finds a remote and rewinds the film like Funny Games. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Original or remake?
Does it matter?
It always matters to me, but
Yeah, they're both kind of okay. Let's see here. Okay, another punch. Okay. Oh, 23 again. Okay.
There you go.
Yep. What was the rest of that? 7 damage.
Okay, so 15 overall.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you just taking the one attack. You're not able to use your key.
No, not yet.
All right, so you do 15. It does 8 to you, and it's now your turn again.
All right. 19.
That'll definitely hit.
Whew.
Hell yeah.
All right. 6.
Okay. 21. So I take your second attack.
Yeah.
let's go.
19 again. Fuck. 8. Holy hell.
8 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. This thing is fucked up.
Hell yeah.
It's now. Was it your only attack or was it your second attack?
That was my second attack.
I rolled a 1, baby.
Get him, crazy man!
Go ahead, John. I'm rolling like fucking.
Okay,
shit.
this is just animal abuse now. I'm sorry. Whoa.
We are here punching bears.
Went under the couch.
You was over here punching bears.
My cousin, he went up in the mountain. He was up there punching bears.
That's it.
Misses.
Alright.
Damn it, Beavis, that bear is gonna kick your ass.
19 again.
19 hits.
As that like cocaine bear?
I need TP for my Funkolio.
I'd be the first one to bite your ass.
Alright, John, how much did you do?
Yeah.
Okay. We're of one camp. Fucking fucked up the Wittgenstein clock.
John, how much did you do?
You do Wittgenstein.
Yeah.
John, how much was the last damage you did?
8.
8, okay. The bear goes down.
You're the best.
Oh my god!
You just put a fucking bear in the ground.
Alright,
so
well,
everyone left.
I think I'll take a victory shot for that.
Alrighty, everybody left. Roll that D10. Who gets to fight?
3 again.
It literally just slid it. I got 2.
40.
3.
3.
2.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna need my 3s to roll up.
Okay. 3.
I got a motherfucking 2. God damn.
We'll just save your good rolls for the fight.
Actual blow.
Note to self: don't roll d10s during combat tonight.
Alright, so Cordelia, your turn.
Okay, I would like to bet 300.
300 on okay. I'm betting 500 on myself as well.
Alright.
I'm a confident bitch. It is what it is. What am I fighting?
You're fighting a dragon. I'm kidding. That would be so fucked up.
Oh my god, where's Rufus's mom?
Maybe a dragonling, but even that would be a stretch.
Oh yeah, there's
No, yeah, a word like would be, but yeah. You're gonna fight.
God.
You're gonna fight me.
You're gonna fight Jason in real life.
It's just the bedroom, or sorry, the living room just becomes a gladiatorial ring all of a sudden. Octagon pops up out of the floor.
Like
That's why we actually cut holes in the floor. John and I didn't tell you we've been building a fight pit in the living room.
Jason just turned into.
Wait, hold on. What was that in that cartoon there I watched about the wrestling girl?
Oh god, I know the one you're talking about.
With the fucking, they literally shoot things from satellites from outer space.
Yeah, they just
rings.
airdrop wrestling rings on people.
I kicked ass.
It's a gargoyle.
No, like, hey,
Yeah.
you're one of them. Because I remember that they were shitty to me last time.
Actually, yeah.
Oh, Vajri, I'm gonna kick his ass.
Kick his ass.
Alright, June, let's go.
Are there any limitations on my equipment or anything? I mean,
No, whatever you have, you can bring in.
Fuck yes.
They rolled a 17 plus 0, so 17.
Oof. Well. I got a 9.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. There's only 2 of us.
Here we go. So they whiff, but they do get an extra attack.
Okay.
They whiff that too.
Nice.
I rolled a 4 and a 5 on the dice, so it's your turn.
Cordelia walks in there and just does one of these, like. All right, my turn. And then it's just like you hear the first like 7 notes of the Pacific Rim theme. Bam, like bong, dust cloud, and through the dust cloud.
Roll me an attack, baby. Let's go.
Let's fucking go. That's 3d4 plus. Wait,
You're gonna hit first.
Wait, the chicken is out. Is he 15 feet from me? Is that cheating?
Boy?
Yeah.
Roll me a dice. If it's above 10, yes. If it's below 10,
Roll a d20.
yeah.
I thought you said just roll me a die.
I did say roll me a die.
Roll a die of your choice.
But I did say if
I
it's
pick
above
100.
10. Roll a die of your choice above 10.
Big Dick Energy rolls d12.
What did you get?
14.
Yeah, Tacitus is close enough.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be one of those Ichigeki moments as best as she can.
Did you roll a hit?
No, I am gonna do my bonus action Zephyr Strike because that shit rules. So I'm gonna try to do this as fast as possible.
Hell
This thing
yeah.
down. Yeah.
Okay. I can't bonus action Hunter's Mark and bonus action Zephyr Strike, so that's what that is.
That is
Ooh, wait.
a fact.
Wait. I have Hunter's Mark from Mark of Finding, but it's still a bonus action.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't get around to that.
I do believe at some point Hunter's Mark becomes a reaction, but it's like way later on.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
It's like 7 or 8 or some stupid shit.
Anything else I can
No, it's not.
This
Not yet.
is that.
I mean, Saba had it from his Ranger, but Star Wars, I guess. So.
Star Wars is crazy. It's just buck wild with everything.
Christian, we gotta get you to play Star Wars at some point.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
I gotta run some Star Wars sometime. Like take a month on Tuesdays, and maybe let other people run one shots on my normal Star Wars night.
There you go. You guys are gonna have to teach me how to format
Yeah, that's fine.
Star Wars 5e. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's not wildly different, but it is a bit more 3.5-esque in terms of how.
I want to recreate
how many
my Horny Space
options
Wizard
there are.
Twi'lek. He was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So there's a website we use, but also they use spell points, which I fucking love. So I know some people, like, everyone's on board, but I still want to use it fucking this because it's so better. It's better.
All right, so the 14 misses, right?
14 does miss.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do then is again, like I launched out of a dust cloud that I made when I bonked on the ground.
You do have an inspiration.
I do?
Yeah, no, I gave you one last time.
Oh yeah, you did. Roll higher than the. Okay, well, 16.
That'll hit.
Fuck yes, let's go.
So 14 doesn't hit, if 16 will hit.
Okay, that's good to know. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 15, 19 damage.
Ooh, okay, this thing, it did not like that. It's its turn.
Bon Kai! Okay, that's just some Sheik guy bullshit.
Okay, so I rolled a 3 and a 19, so I assume
One does. One does. The
I guess it doesn't
does.
matter which type I do, because the bite and claw will do exactly the same thing, except one is slashing, one's piercing, so I don't really care.
I don't resist any damage.
Yeah, it's cool. You're not a barbarian, it doesn't matter. You take 4 damage. I did damage in this fucking...
Yay!
Yeah!
You're able to do damage. Congratulations.
I try to throw up the buckler shield and it just kind of... It still hits me.
Yeah, it slides off and hits you in the fucking shoulder. It is your turn again.
Alright, yeah, we fucking do this. She goes like in the fist, like a glyph of a dragon eye comes out, and she like, casts the Hunter's Mark onto him, like, let's try something else then.
Yep.
And then, so that's gonna be removing the D8 this time, but I still have... Oh shit, I forgot the D6 from Tassie. I need one more D6. My bar just read one. Okay, I think this is gonna hit. That's a dirty 20.
That'll hit for sure.
Okay.
I knew I could pick the one with life for you. Let me pick one that has a deep pool.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah, you did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 6, 15, 20, 25.
Damage?
25.
On top of the 12 or what?
5 is the Hunter's Mark, 5 is ice, and then my Great Mace did
25 plus the 12 or whatever you did last time, right? It's 12? 12-ish?
Sorry, I didn't write it down.
Yeah, I think it's 12. It was a lot.
12.
It was a lot. Or, yeah. 15? I think it was 15 actually, yeah.
Mitchell.
So 25. Fuck. Okay, this thing is barely standing. 2 fucking attacks. This thing is cracking and broken, and you're taking chunks of stone. Like, I guess they're not actually stone creatures, are they?
Can I do for flavor, because it also is in math, so a little bit of both. So the Zephyr Strike allowed me to move 30 feet without AOO, and because I'm so fast and I'm just doing whatever, I want you to imagine that when I first hit, I went past him 30 feet only to turn around and hit him again.
Yeah, like
I'm just like...
You know what I kind of imagine? Have you ever seen My Hero Academia?
Yes.
You know the rocket dude?
Yes.
That kind of shit. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Fly around. You like drift.
And the other thing is, because of how combat timing works, I'm pretty sure I'm just making big fucking dust clouds. So like all of this is happening where she's like, just like flying into him. Just like, and all the audience hears is just like the dash from the boot, and then, bong.
There's just smoke, and then there's the dust and the sand.
Ice flies out of it. Yeah, that's fucked.
They can't really see what's going on. It is its turn though. Does a
18 is the number you need.
That's 16 is gonna fail. 21 is going to hit.
It is going to hit.
You take 7 more damage.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
7 more damage. Okay.
Finish this thing fucking off.
All right. You got 2 on me. That's more than I wanted, but that's all right. Hunter's Mark is active. Zephyr Strike number 2. We are maxing damage that doesn't require anything else to happen.
Roll me that natural 20.
I hope so. It would be fucking
Roll me that
incredible.
natural 20.
Shit. It's not a 20. But it's... that is a 24.
24 for sure it is.
Alright.
Like a lot.
4, 8, 12, 15, 21.
Oh, it's down for sure.
28.
28?
Yeah.
It was down, like, when you started counting almost first.
Yeah, this is like Rob and I playing Magic. I'm like, I'm gonna swing out. You're like, okay. And then Rob just sits there patiently while I'm counting up numbers. And just being like, June,
I've been dead for 20 years.
June, I have 3 HP.
That's why Robin's asking me to always count. I'm just like, you're dead. I don't want to do the math. It's too much math.
In your defense, I actually love it when you do that because I just trust you instinctively. Like, oh, I'm dead.
Because, like, honestly, a lot of time I do it, it's like 50 or up. Like, I'm cool. I'm not mathing, man. I know. So the fucking gargoyle goes down, and you feel some real, like, piece of your, like your like cave woman brain.
Yeah.
You feel real good about it. It makes no sense. This isn't the same gargoyle, but you
feel better about it.
You feel better about it now. You're like, yeah, fuck gargoyles.
The thaumaturgy activates without me doing it, and I just yell out, "Let's fucking go!" Woo!
Alright.
I just love the Tacitus 800 gold. Just fat
so
chicken
what do we have? We have Christian and Rob.
Yep. Let's roll some d10s.
Boone defeated.
I got a 10.
Ooh, yeah. Boone defeated a polar bear with kung fu.
Christian, what you got?
Sorry, I was muted. I got a 6.
Alright, Rob.
Alrighty.
Is it one
fight? Rob, you are going to fight.
Can I use mage armor before I go into the arena? Thank you.
You were going to fight in honor of St. Christopher's Day. I think. Just make sure it's down. You're going to fight a copper dragon thing.
Alright!
Alright.
Hey, he just looks over. He's like, I am real sorry in advance, Cordy.
Why?
He's fighting a
Well, they're
copper
not-
dragon.
This isn't a
Hey,
deadly
come on,
arena, right?
No.
He's just a baby.
I'm 21 and a half now.
Hey, you ready, Rob?
This is just a baby fight.
I'm gonna bet 300 on Rob.
Hell yeah.
I would be more worried about how much money Tim's making, but fucking Novel's a thing. So.
I'm not making like crazy money. I'm being fairly conservative.
Novel's already got so much money, it fucking doesn't matter. So, where is it?
I don't need this to happen live. I just want you to all imagine the scene where the little waddling fat chicken boy
I know
barfs
what
up 100
you
gold.
I got a 19.
Alright, Rob, go ahead.
Okay,
Bring
so
the noise, baby.
so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna activate my my bonus action innate sorcery, so my attack rolls have advantage, and my DCs are 1 higher. And then I'm gonna throw a sorcerer's burst. Let's see here.
All right, do that beautiful cascade.
That is
What?
Oh, it's an advantage too.
So you get 100 attack rolls. No, you just win.
So that's
you make what you win double what you make.
so it's 27 to hit.
27 hits. Yeah. No, actually that misses.
And of course, it's going to be lightning damage.
I'm pretty sure this
Vagri.
is the monster online that has had the highest AC. And nowhere close to 27.
Actually, no, I'm going to do thunder damage this time. Make it something different.
He still has the D6 because he's 15 feet from Gravy Train.
So that's 3 plus a d6 of lightning.
And a D6 of ice.
No, the d6 of ice. Excuse me. So
Yeah.
it's a. So that is 3 thunder and 3 ice damage.
6 damage.
Yep,
overall.
6 damage overall. And then I'm going to just kind of slowly begin circling it.
Alright, makes sense. Its turn is actually not going to make an attack. It, however, is going to use a slowing breath on you.
Ooh.
Each creature in an area must make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature can't use reactions. Speed is halved, and it can't make more than 1 attack on its turn. Additionally, the creature can't use either action or bonus action on its turn, but not both.
Vagri got a 16.
Alright, fucking it. You make the save. It's slow breath.
He just
Does nothing.
to quote Archer, he just inhales that shit and goes, "You really underestimate my body's ability to process toxins."
Alright, it is your turn.
Alrighty.
It took its best shot. It really went after you.
Well, I'm gonna really go after it then. So this turn, Vagri rushes in on it, and I'm going to use 2 of my 4 SP to quicken Shocking Grasp and swing at him twice with that.
Alright.
So first one, I'm gonna use Inspiration. That's actually wait, no, I had advantage. What am I saying? There we go. I used the Inspiration, so that's 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that's 7 lightning damage, and it cannot take reactions.
Ooh, okay.
And then I'm going to use part of my move to just gently float over it, go to the other side of it, and do the same thing. So that one's going to be 17, 25 to hit, and another 7 lightning damage for a total of 14 this turn.
14 plus your 6.
14 plus. Oh, I didn't roll the d6s. Let me roll those. So that's +1 and another +1. So that's 16 overall.
Which would be 22 total.
Mm-hmm.
The dragon wormling drops to the ground. And it's unconscious, and the crowd goes fucking wild.
Yay.
Vagri, last attack, he like vaults up using the Vindarin boots and just slams his hand down on his head like he's slamming a buzzer in a game show.
Not playing.
Big bucks, no whammies!
Alright, it is Christian now. Here we go, the last of the one-on-ones. Christian, you are going to fight... Christian, you are going to fight a hippogriff.
Hell yeah.
Alright, Christian, let's roll first initiative.
Alright.
I rolled a 12.
I'm gonna bet 300.
Alright.
I am
Base
gonna bet
16.
I'm gonna bet another 500 on him.
16, Christian?
That's just without adding. Yeah, it's 19
Yeah,
total.
you definitely go first. I rolled a 12. Alright, buddy. What are you doing?
Alright.
This is the pose
I guess he's gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Man. Alright. Feel bad doing this.
Again, it's not lethal. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Vaudry is literally buying the wormling a drink and tipping him in rubies right now.
No, people cannot die here. There are clerics on standby with purification and stuff. Like, it's just very on the up and up.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a sketchy bar.
So, let's see if I can kill this thing in one hit.
Let's rock.
If anyone could, it would be Dalton.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So, actions. Well, let's see if I can hit it. Let's just start with that.
All right, roll.
Let's see. Boom.
I just want to remind you.
All right, that's a it's gonna be 22 to hit. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Absolutely.
That means we crit, which means fun things happen.
Yeah, baby.
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
Easiest goal
The one time I get to
I've
be
ever
on Christian's
made.
side. Fuck this dude up.
Let's see. So that's 2d4. Fuck. I'm gonna activate the necrotic for extra damage.
Oh, you're using the dagger? Ooh.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, let's see. So that's 2d4, 2d6. Where's the Hunter's Mark?
I think it's an additional D6, remember?
It's a D6.
Might be.
Yeah.
Okay. D6, so yeah, I don't get the sneak attack. What? It's still not bad.
Yeah, it's
Let's
hard to
see.
get sneak attack for 101.
Let's hear
is it?
Swashbuckler.
Is it? You said it is a sneak attack if it's 1-on-1?
Yeah, I was saying it's hard to get one on one.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, that's one of the reasons why I want to get that cloak.
Exactly.
Because then I will be able to.
Unless you're attacking an ally, then technically they're within 5 feet of an ally.
Until they're no longer an ally shortly thereafter.
Alright, Christian, give me that damage.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay, so let's see. So we got. Let's just give you the raw damage before I roll.
Yeah.
So we got 4. Plus 6 for the necrotic portion of it, and then you guys said Hunter's Mark does. Wait, actually, I have it right here. Hunter's, yeah, it's a D6, so that's another 6. So that's 16. To start with.
You real close. You real close.
Not poggers.
So poggers. I'm on Christian's side right now.
Fucking poggers. Let's
Not that I'm not always on your guys' side, but sometimes I am not.
Let's see.
Isn't that just deities for you?
That's, yeah.
Like, when I was Poe, I was not on your side, for sure.
Let's see. Hey, alright, cool. So we got 12 more damage on top of that.
Christian, in a non-lethal way, how do you want to do this?
So,
The final match of the night. You're gonna bring it home, sir.
I walk in. I just like throw my bottle on the ground that I was drinking previously. And the second the match starts, I flash across the ring, and just with the devastating pommel strike to the head, you guys see like a little bit of like red flash from the dagger because I'm using like its necrotic thing, and like a little bit of black like oozes into me afterwards. I just knock this thing out directly. There's like you wouldn't expect it to make such a loud noise, but in this case it actually does. Like it's just, well, actually, is it cooler for it to not make a noise? It doesn't make any noise at all.
Just crumple.
Yeah, like it's like that cliche of, you know, someone runs at somebody with a blade and then like you don't see the cut happen. He just puts the blade away and then the fucking griffin just falls over.
The fucking like samurai style.
Fucking Zoro shit.
Yeah, but just with a dagger instead.
Christian, after you do this and you put the blade away, you get a very satisfied and I don't want to say happy, but you get a satisfied and a pleased, almost vibe pass through you for a second.
You see, like Dalton kind of like flex his shoulders and his fingers a little bit with that. Like maybe his grin just widens just a little bit more.
And also the blade feels a little bit more normal. It feels a little bit more like it belongs in your hand for that like a second, you know?
Yeah.
It feels right. This is the most right holding the blade has ever felt.
Orcus Soul has never seen so much destruction.
You guys all go ahead, Christian.
It's one of those things where he looks at the dagger and he thinks like, maybe I'll have this thing throughout my whole career.
Just ended this whole man's career.
Everyone has now the final event is over. Everyone won their 1v1.
Sweet.
You collected. Everyone got 100 gold per fight, like I said, and then you also made whatever you made from betting. You doubled your money from betting. Tim made a bunch of money apparently.
Yeah. So I got my 500 back plus 5 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up 600. Is what I right?
I'm up about 1,200.
You put 5, so you get 10.
Yeah.
You double what you put in.
Oh, so I got 11.
Well, you since you put it down, you get back what you put down plus that same amount again.
Yeah, you double your money every time you bet.
So yeah. Yeah.
Because so you have 500, so you lose that 500, but then you win, so you gain 1,000, which just means you're up 500.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so everyone wins 100 per fight that they were in, and then any bets you guys did.
Hell yeah!
Oh, the chicken gives me his 100.
Rufus is fucking losing his shit. Rufus is having the time of his life right now with you guys. He's like, dude, that was fucking awesome.
He probably doesn't get nights out like this as often with a kid.
Also his job.
I would like to submit that Tacitus's little fat chicken ass waddles out of there at some point. Probably after his fight, but eventually he just Cordelia, I'm hungry. He's like, your stomach's full of coins, don't know what you want. He's like, oh. Just like barfs out 100 gold coins and goes, Cordelia, buy me a ham!
Grandpa, don't ever do that again.
My ham!
He said, please.
Also, Heartless Halo, thanks for the lurk.
Hi, Pierce. He just barfs out 100 gold and says, demands a ham.
Someone definitely finds him a ham and brings it to him. Yes! Cordelia! They have ham! He was in the of the night. They definitely find him a ham. It's a glorious honey-baked ham.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's a 2-6 green scales! Oh! Does anybody else want to do any nightly activities? You want to do some shopping real quick?
Nightly activities.
Well, yeah, I mean, there are other things happening in the town. Like I said, like there was a play, there was the, I I think I said there was some kind of pod racing.
This is.
There's shopping in the morning.
Roger's at a
pretty
point
much
where
anything
he
you
should
want to
probably
do.
pass that.
Roger's ready for bedtime.
Yep.
He has had a long day.
Boone is going to the play.
All right.
Yeah, I
Boone,
kind of wanted to go to the play too.
All right. Boone and Novell go to the play. What are
The Duke.
Yeah. Yes. No, not Novell. The Duke. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yes. What
were the other two options?
So it's the play. There was like the speeder racing. There's like gambling and stuff. And I mean, there's just like there's like drinking contests at bars and shit.
I'll go for the drinking contest.
All right.
Boone will also do a drinking contest.
All right. So
Now you're talking. Like he like gives him a clap on the back.
Do you want to do the drinking contest before you go to the play?
Yes.
I want to show up to a play drunk. Okay, I'm actually.
Jude, what did you want to do? What did you and Tassus doing?
Showing up to Megalopolis with my whippet canister.
Going with one of your friends. What are you doing?
Bring that galaxy gas.
I'm gonna go with my cousin to wherever he going.
The drinking contest, it sounds like?
Yeah.
Alright, so, what were we doing?
I am going to the drinking contest.
Drinking contest. Alright, so everyone, it sounds like everyone's going to the drinking contest.
Mm-hmm.
Tim, are you going to the drinking contest before you go to the play?
Well, yeah, if the play ain't starting until later.
There you go. That sounds like a fun course of actions. Drinking contest, then play.
There's what we call the previews. There's a lot of ads and stuff happening. before. There's a Coca-Cola commercial with what was her name?
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman. Kids.
I literally yelled out in the theater last night, Nicole! Nicole.
Alright, so it sounds like everyone's going to the drinking contest before they play and stuff. Alright. Yeah, so you guys end up at a bar called the Mismatch.
Yeah.
He's just over here beating himself. You guys are at the Mismatch, and yeah, it's the drinking contest. It's going to be rounds, and people are going to be eliminated every round, and the person who is last left will win. Alright. Everyone, roll me a d20 Constitution saving throw.
Let's fucking go.
That's not a 1.
That's a 19.
Not that great, but it's not terrible.
Pulling out the advanced roller because we're gonna be rolling
18.
more than once.
9.
Constitution, yeah, 13 to start.
Wait, that should be 9.
Out of the dice I rolled, the lowest I rolled was a 3. So everyone plus my 2 of my NPCs are still in the current competition.
Alrighty.
Yay.
There were 3. We're gonna keep going. So everyone is in. I have to roll twice. Everyone roll me another d20 Constitution saving throw.
Round 2.
There we go.
That's a 23.
No. It's worse.
Nice.
Plus 2.
The Duke
18.
has never claimed to be a big drinker.
Yeah, roll that second time. We're doing it. We're gonna keep doing it. All right, Chin, what was yours?
7.
4.
Mine again was a 2. So I had 1 and the other one was I rolled an 18 and 2. So here we go. One. We're doing it again.
By weaker men yet again.
Okay.
Okay, that's with you.
I rolled a 1.
I got an 8.
This is roll number 3.
Yeah. So my NPC probably. Unless somebody else rolled a 1.
I got the big number.
Nice, you.
All right. So I am now completely out of the game. It's just you people. Here we go.
Hold on.
This is actually quite easy. I was worried at first.
All right. Roll a d20. Every Constitution throw.
Hold on.
We're waiting for John. John's gonna use.
And then I roll an 8 again, of course.
Oh, got a 20 this time.
An 8, a 20.
16.
All right.
Damn.
I was like, I'm gonna put my 3 NPCs in there, and I rolled like shit. Hold on. I definitely have the DM curse.
DM rolling. That's right.
When I'm a player, I roll fine. I roll hot.
Yeah.
As a DM, a lot of times I'm like, what the fuck is happening right
I mean, part of it is like the law of large numbers. You just roll so many more dice as a DM.
Yeah.
But it really does feel like I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. Like it does feel like something.
It feels like once you're the DM, it just happens that you're going to roll worse than you're ever going to roll as a player. Which is fine. I honestly support that as a DM and a player because it provides a good story for success. But
Yep, better make the game twice as hard.
But I mean, and we are coming fresh off of no matter how well you guys rolled, it did not go in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
we could use a win.
Oof.
Oh,
You better count your money. We're sitting at the table.
All right, John, what was your number? Did you roll another one?
Second one was 4.
Third one.
Third one? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's actually technically 4.
Wait, this is the fourth one. Yeah. What do you mean?
All right. 10. June got a what?
For what?
The con save?
Yeah. What did you just roll?
The drinking contest.
20.
The 20.
The big number.
Rob.
16.
Tim.
8.
And Christian.
19.
John, what did you roll?
10.
No. What was left? It was 8.
10.
All right, so 8. 10. Tim, you are out. But June talks about how easy this is actually.
And Audrey just turns to him and wait.
Yeah,
wait for it.
And immediately fucking falls out of the contest.
I rolled the 20, and it's like when you're like, "Oh, I'm not that drunk," and then it comes in it like floods in all at once, and you're like, "Oh fuck."
Uh-oh.
Oh my, I have to go.
All right, everyone but Tim, roll me a d20 and add a con.
Con save, baby. That's a 21.
Oh, wow.
Do I need to roll again?
Yes.
Yeah, everyone but Tim.
That was a 6.
Oof.
That's a fucking 15, mate.
Christian.
It is a fucking 11.
That's like 6 is out. So Boone is out.
All right.
Boone raises his glass and kind of reflexively kind of slams his head into the bar. Like,
holy shit!
Oh damn!
Like Ace Ventura and like.
You okay? No, he's not. No, he's
right,
not
so
okay.
I guess this is June, Christian,
Cleric.
and Rob. Roll me some dice.
That's going to be another 21.
15 again.
Christian.
Fuck! I'm out.
All right.
We were literally both doing that. Like,
Yeah, like
at each other.
Shit house.
All right, here we go. This is for all the money.
Come on, I don't want to lose.
I don't know about 13.
11.
There it is.
Yeah.
She just.
Roger's like, I got it. I got it.
Oh fuck! It is how.
I go to give both of you guys a 5, but I miss both of your hands.
He somehow throws up more of that purple potion from before.
Oh god, it's still there. I don't know how to get it. Thank you. And then all of a sudden she's like, I am the champion. No time for losers. Cause I
am the champion.
Oh fuck! It does taste like grape soda.
I'll do it. I'll tell you. I'm gonna give you a lifeline real quick. The cute female human bartender winks at you.
Cordelia tries to wink.
Winks with both eyes at different times.
So she has a sultry look on her face, like raised y'all know how you're like you make the face where you're about to wink, but yes, Jack, you're right. She just blinks both eyes.
She
It's like this. It's like
she wants.
it's like this. It's like both eyes.
She winks wrong.
Can I roll a con save against her hotness, basically to see how much riz I'm receiving from across the room?
I love that though.
Disadvantage because drunk.
So I'm gonna say
anything would be disadvantage because of Virginia.
Oh,
I release your inhibitions.
Twice.
What?
What the fuck? Okay, well then I will put in the chat the face that. Oh wow, is that fucking Jack? This okay? No, that's just Jack before he got all his cybernetics and shit. Borderlands Jack.
Oh,
handsome Jack.
Oh, I thought you meant Darth
Yeah, I
Vader.
think you meant Christian.
No.
It does look a lot like Christian, also.
It does.
I mean, if Christian, not handsome Christian.
Yeah, then I don't want to be right.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna have Cordelia make this face.
What did you put that
In the right chat this time.
Dalton sees it and does one of these.
I don't think it gift properly.
Right.
Or is it just...
That's great. Now put the one in the chat where she gets the mimic because it's what chat wants.
Hold up.
How does this keep happening to me? Thank you, Audrey.
God.
Shit.
That is his verbatim response to.
This rules.
You made a thing. You said a thing earlier. And I was like, we're gonna make it happen if you want it to happen.
Well, it couldn't have worked better. She getting eaten. I guess that's.
So you actually somehow are the last one standing. Everyone else is drunk, and you all have to hobble back to your fucking tower.
That's not where I'm hobbling.
I mean,
well, I don't know actually.
Do you invite her back to your place, or did you go to, or you can, if you want to flip it?
I mean, you gotta roll some dice, probably, right?
Flip a coin.
Where does she live? What? Okay, how many trains am I taking?
No, she lives in Newtown.
My Metro card is empty.
She lives in Newtown.
Okay, so we have to go all the way back to where we are.
Yeah, so it's either way, it's not a commute for. Either
What's
way,
her name?
Her name is Bianca.
My God, you got it in one. I've always wanted to fuck a Bianca. I did know one Bianca in middle school, but it's middle school, so that didn't happen. Then I knew a Sierra in high school, but she wasn't.
But because you wanted to wake up hungover and not remember things, that's all you remember.
Oh boy,
So if you want to flip a dice or roll a die to determine if you're at your place or her place,
oh boy,
that's what we'll do. Then we'll call it morning.
Well, I guess I don't have to have her do the. Well, do I? No, I still have her. I still have her do the Leela gif, not because of like it's Zap Brannigan, because but she's still like. She looks down. She the cover is like, oh fuck. Further down, oh fuck.
Then you look over at her. Oh fuck.
Yeah, and I look down, tits. Oh fuck. Look down. Oh fuck. Look over to her. Oh fuck. See that real nice. It's got those dimples. You know the butt dimples right there and the above. Hey, chat. You know the ones.
Actually, I'll raise you one. The cum catchers is probably a better term.
Oh god.
Just saying, they probably have. You know, it's a whole.
If there was,
into that discussion.
We don't have sending stones, but if there was a cell phone, just furiously.
Well, you have like a cell phone pretty much.
Yeah, we have smart stones.
Yeah, smart stones. If recording device, so you pretty much have a more advanced cell phone in your hand.
A magic one.
But question: are you at your place or are you at her place?
Oh, I guess I need to roll a d6. So evens is her, odds is us. It's evens, so I am not home.
You're at her place, okay? So you wake up in a stranger's place.
You know, It's really cute though. The windows are flung open because it was a cool night last night. Now there's just birds chirping and the little curtains are kind of swaying a little bit in the wind. She reaches over to an end table to grab her flask, but it's not her end table, so she misses and knocks the tip off. Oh fuck!
You turn and the girl is passed out. Like it's just bare back, bare arms, like blanket over her ass, and like one leg is out.
Oh yeah, no, for
and
sure.
She's like stomach down, arms under a pillow.
Oh yeah, that's
out cold.
That's the jam. She's just like, oh, she's over there. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck! What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Like, beep boop beep boop beep boop boop. Dalton.
Yeah.
Dalton.
Yeah.
Do you wake Dalton? Does she wake you up?
Yeah,
that's what we're doing. Yeah. Like this is like him like just waking up.
All right, cool.
Roll for deafness to see if you wake up.
Dalton, I don't know what happened. I'm not wearing any clothes and I'm in a bed with a stranger.
Is she hot?
She's sort of like y'all seen the way he does it, where she sort of like bites her lip. Like,
All right, so here's what you're gonna do. Find a way to get breakfast. I'm not saying cook, because it ain't your place, but
She looks like a little bit like Mila
Kunis. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna order some food.
Where's
Use the stone.
Dalton? Where's Big T? Where
Big-
is he?
Tacitus?
Yeah, I can feel him, but it's just sort of hard because you're hungover and you're like,
You just feel content.
Now-
Somewhere out. You don't know where he is, but you feel a feeling of full and content.
I lost him after the play. Actually, it was before. It's a bit hazy. All I remember is we were going to the play, and then the play happened, and then I realized that I didn't see him since we left the bar. I thought he was with you.
He ain't here, cuz. I don't know what's happening.
I'm sure he's fine. Like I said, get breakfast. You'll be all right.
She looks around the room, and it's like a cute studio apartment kind of thing, but there's like a corner, like the kitchenette's not in direct view. Like it's a
No, there's like the it's on a wall.
Yeah, it's a cute Greenwich Village apartment, and so like I look, all right, she got big fat tomatoes and some bread and oh shit!
Did you not realize you were talking about food for a second?
Oh, well, she got cake.
Big fat tomatoes.
Like I said, I'm not talking about using her stuff to cook. It's difficult to cook in a place that's not yours, but I'm just saying you can do basically the same thing by ordering food. You got the money.
Dalton, my armor's like all over. I didn't even put what? Why is that over there? And she's just like, you know the movie trope, but there's just like a line of disrobing as it went. This is like This was some.
You were in your armor.
This was the you are kissing someone too fast, too hard, but no one cares. Like this started real.
So, but yeah, this is like you were in your armor, so like
Yeah.
the pile of like clothing starts. Your clothing starts way before her.
Oh yeah.
Like in the doorway, like there's a boot, like a big metal boot for you, and then like it's like every piece of armor, and then like 10 pieces of thing, her clothes start to appear, and like and that's when it starts to happen.
I do want to remind you all that
Clunk,
canonically,
clunk.
it takes a lot of time to put it on, but she can doff the armor by just like there's just a couple of little places where you stick a thumb and it separates the parts of like the forearm armor, and like you click this thing off and the pauldron falls off, that kind of shit.
That makes sense.
Well, she doesn't have pauldrons, but you get it.
Quick, easy.
Yeah. So basically, before Dalton hangs up, he goes, "By the way, proud of you."
Proud of me for what? Proud of me for what, Dalton? And then
it's just like there's like a dial tone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever the disconnect sound is, just followed by silent.
This magic mobile call has been disconnected.
Just makes rock noises.
Rob, when you wake up, what is your roll me a perception check? You have nightmares again.
Wait.
Fuck.
Anyone with
I got that's a dirty 20 actually.
Your bag of holding is not where you left it.
Do I?
It is in a different spot from where you left it. You know where you put it last night.
Yeah.
It is not there anymore.
That is concerning. Don't like that this is happening to me.
I kind of want Boom just to be having a normal ass coffee out front in a cafe somewhere.
Yeah.
He is, but he has the deepest eye bags you've seen on a human being.
Bags on.
Like Tom and Jerry eye bags.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, Tacitus just looks like this somewhere. Here it is in the chat. Except instead of this shape, it's ham shaped. Rob, you were resolving. I'm sorry.
Also,
no, I am resolving.
Christian, when you wake up, there's a note on your pillow, and it just says "You're doing so well" and has a kiss on it.
Is it from Pope?
He opens it up. He smiles. Instead of eating this one, he like kisses the lip marks on the page, and then he just like folds it into like a square and puts it inside of one of his like inner pockets.
Kiss from a rose,
when you kiss it, you're like cackles, and the hairs on your back of your neck stand up.
She still got it.
Yeah.
Should that be? You guys want to call it there?
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
We can do Star
Pretty
Wars
much
shopping.
time.
We got a lot done.
We got a lot of
nothing
character
done
development.
tonight.
We got a lot done and also nothing.
Nothing.
A lot that was illustrative.
Yeah, that was hella fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did it. Not what I expected, but it was hella fun.
Who wants to start?
What happened? Why everything hurts? What the? Oh shit!
I would like to append it with Vaudry, and I would like to invite the Duke to also have done this, but because we were so shithoused, and he's pretentious and I'm an art student, which is also pretentious, we were thrown out for criticizing the acting.
That's
Yeah, I get that. I can see that.
Yeah, we were loudly critiquing it throughout.
Because
No,
we're all
but-
just hammered.
But then, most importantly, we try to go home after they kick us out. And
You guys actually got a scoop?
Just show.
what is the magic police? Did they pull us over? How do you get a broomstick DUI?
Jesus.
An FUI?
There it is.
Yes.
FUI. But
I don't know, but I'm sure
you guys had your own little section. What do they call that? It's a
Box.
A box. You guys had a box. You guys still got kicked out.
Fucking no.
We had a private. We were fucking Statler and
Look,
Waldorf.
we were just yelling so loud.
That is a.
And Bianca got kicked out of the show.
Super.
Lauren Boebert.
Hold on,
Beetlejuice.
let me roll persuasion to get us out of the operating a broom while intoxicated charge.
Wait, you were vaping?
This also means that Bianca knew how to operate the armor somehow.
I mean, Boone kind of woke up about 30 minutes later from like a stupor, instinctively wanders over to wherever the theater is, won't stop screaming about neoclassicism, and is gently escorted out.
I feel like you all get thrown out of the fucking.
Whoever goes to the next thing probably gets thrown out. Yeah.
It just the camera cuts between all of these different bits happening at the same time. Meanwhile,
Kofiev's first was
And
ironic.
meanwhile, poor fucking Dalton is trying to actually just enjoy this play.
Yeah, and like basically, the reason why he gets kicked out is that they get handsy with his friends.
Yeah.
He's just like, no, the fuck you don't. Like he was on their side until that happened, but then like he drunkenly starts trying to like fight them, and then he gets kicked out.
Also,
But then it's all this is being intercut, and then it's just Novell like quietly having a cup of tea by the fire at home.
He's reading a book.
Novell's asleep. Remember, he's in bed right now.
The show just cuts back to Novell's cozy stream where he's just asleep in a chair by a fire, making little man honks.
He's literally just like a lo-fi loop.
Just for me and for the record, the play that you guys were seeing was where is my car?
Oh fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm telling you.
Dude, where's my car?
I'm telling you, I went to school with a brown-haired dude.
And Dad,
he's a fucking. His friend's a fucking predator, and he's been covering for him for years. I fucking know that guy.
Why did you gotta? Don't take my movie from me, okay?
I didn't take it from you. Ashton Kutcher did.
Separate the art from the artist.
I just had to.
That movie's goated, dude.
It is a fucking classic movie. I have nothing bad to say about it.
He also came out in defense of Ellen.
Ew.
Oh my god, I put Riz in my personal dictionary?
Good job.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Microsoft Word is fucked up.
So after we drunk drove after me and the dude were thrown out, drunk drove my broom of flying back, I threw it in the bag of holding, and I'm going to let you all in on a secret. Vaudry is not smart.
It's also happening while
and
he's
he
hungover.
only knows one type of cloud. That type of cloud is Nimbus. So when he reaches into the bag of holding just thinking Nimbus, he pulls both of them out at once, merging them into the flying Nimbus from fucking Dragon Ball Z.
Nimbus!
Exactly.
That fucking rules.
Vaudry now has flying Nimbus.
Could you have been on
There you go.
USA style?
Always. Fuck you. That's the only way to correctly ride one, IMHO.
If I am being honest.
Honest.
So
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, when we continued RP, which is hella fine. I'm always down for that.
We still are under the time limit. Who wants to go?
I will go next. Let's see. For myself, I'm sorry, but I Cordelia'd real hard today.
You did.
I got to do some anime stuff. I apparently lost my virginity. I don't know if she knows what that is yet.
It's undecided if she has lost her virginity.
I guess she could have. I guess Bianca could have been like gentle.
We'll see.
We'll see.
It's
okay.
up to you. That is up to
Kind of like a
you.
Chainsaw Man situation.
Yeah. That's a you decision.
Oh no.
Yeah. And Denji after eye patch woman is all like, "Oh my god, am I pregnant?"
He metal.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I need to start. I used to do this when I took notes. I would literally write down whatever was really cool at the time, so I couldn't forget. And unfortunately, I did not do that. I would like to. I want to compliment Duke for just duking it up again.
Very hard. Duke's so hard.
I'm not going to fight, but I will bet money on all.
He's sort of looking at his and like, well, if they're going to have fun, I suppose so shall I.
Why would I fight if I can just put my money down?
Watch them.
I picture
Let
that he
them
ate a
fight for me. Why ever would I bother?
Yeah.
I picture that he ate like a really nice Dagwood sandwich, like tucked his little thing in there, like a to keep crumbs off of them, and just like it's kind of cheap, kind of quaint, but like. It's just like it is happening. There's explosions during the combat. Still eating sandwich. Later on, everyone is like having their drinking contest. The Duke is in the background of that bar, like sort of checking the legs on a really nice glass of wine. He does he summons the maitre d' over and kind of he insults the maitre d' for his poor cellar and royally just just this is all my headcanon. It's just like roiling, like, bring me something. This is swill. Like just like yeah. I just really like how you played yourself as just like I'm going to make money.
And then
bring me something older than a half elf. God damn it.
And then at the other side of the same table, more swill. The other kind of noble.
Can I have my arm over your shoulder and we both yell more swill?
Yes.
Bianca kind of just looks at me like, okay, sure. Actually, I need to...
Give me your most toxic rot gut. I'm here to prove a point.
Ooh, it's a thing she's a human, not some tiefling or something. No, humans are hot. It's fine. It's fine. He said human. That's what I have to take. I don't know. It could be worse. I better not have the Darth Vader experience. Like, pray I don't adjust the deal further or whatever.
Alrighty.
What did you name that?
I named Duke for just duking it up, and like I love that he made money up without having to do anything and still had a wonderful bad happen to him at all in my head.
Oh yeah.
He's just like Anyway, that would mean Tim, you may decide what shenanigans that pleased you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean same thing. That's pretty much what I was gonna say. Just betting and not fighting was
very dukey.
Was Duke and yeah, and just the usual stuff. It was fun to do the nat 20 in the drinking contest the round before I lost, so I could be overconfident right before failing.
Yeah. That was pure comedic timing for sure.
Yeah, it worked out just right. The dice got to add to the story as they usually do.
Today, me.
It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna talk all this shit and then bite it.
Dalton wasn't drinking to win; he was drinking to drink.
I guess for other people, Dalton with the power strike.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Like the damage stack. Yeah, good shit.
Thank you.
The 1 KO.
And yeah, like doing it without a sneak attack, that was pretty badass.
Thank you.
Real missed opportunity. I just realized to not have had it queued up. Just go Campbell.
Perfect. Yeah, I think my favorite thing. I don't know. It was a good night. I think it was fun to get an assassination in, like in a like tournament thing. It's kind of funny to do. So many good shenanigans tonight. As far as other people, I like how Boone was like role played like different levels of hammered throughout the drinking game. And like it just kind of ended with Boone like hitting his nose and he'd be like, "I'm fine." It's like, oh no, and Rob's like, no, he's definitely not. He's like, I'm fine. like you could just hear him holding in the blood of his nose. It was good.
Jason, I think I have to give it to you for just willing to improvise with all of her bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about Jason?
Yes. As for me, I mean, this is an easy kind of cheat mode answer, but make-believing beating the shit out of a polar bear did feel pretty good.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
You're right. That's badass. is why we play D&D.
I was pretty happy with a lot of not long. Literally, like everything tonight was not planned for, just off the cuff, and I'm pretty happy with how everything came out. It was a pretty fun night. We got to play multiple games and do different contests and stuff. That I literally on the spot was like, here are the rules that I want to do.
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah, and I was like, I have some stuff we can move in the mission, and just kind of even it came up naturally, just the role play and the fucking different events you guys wanted to go for the festival. But for other people, I gotta give it to Rob for being like Vajri rallies. I'm like, okay, let me try at least try to rally. I'm like, okay.
I do love that. Yeah,
I had a great time with that.
You literally did the Palumboing.
The
original Palumboing. You were out and you were like, no, fuck this shit. I'm gonna play some more. It's like effectively like a poker game, several hands in, and your friend's like, whatever, we'll take her money.
Yeah.
I found something tonight, just kind of fucking around on Pinterest. We were talking about like higher level versions of characters. I found what rat bait would look like in Pallimustus at level 20. Since you like get sexier as you level, I thought it would be funny to go like with this route with it.
Oh boy,
Rob, it is your turn though.
Oh yeah,
post that.
I was thinking.
Oh yeah.
So
the common.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh hell yeah. That rules.
So Tuxedo Common is his name, but Kabocha is pumpkin.
Tuxedo Kabocha rules.
Yes.
But so my favorite thing. So
that's just his aesthetic.
My favorite thing that I did. Honestly, I gotta give it to myself for outmaneuvering Cordelia. That was a fun little contest there. And then for someone else, for someone else, I also have to give it to John, honestly, because role-playing Boone at drunk enough that he forgot he gets 2 attacks per turn. the sheer temerity to just be like, no, I'm owning this. He was so drunk he forgot he could punch twice.
Indeed.
I fucking loved that.
Yeah, the anime of this, in my mind, fucking rules. Because, like, literally, Boone comes like, what? Like, just fucking a polar bear. And it is great that we started, like any good UFC match, the early card where you can just have a pint and not watch the TV is a dragonette and a chicken. Or fighting 2 chickens and fighting.
You weren't the only dragon that fought that night.
I know. I don't know that I feel bad about what you did.
No, you have to determine that. While I also got to give a shout out to Jason for doing something with these nightmares and shit that nothing else has done in this entire campaign, which is make Vajri feel vulnerable, which is a feeling that he hates a lot.
It's fun. I have an idea. We're getting there.
I'm excited to see where it goes.
I am too.
Earlier I was like, what can I do to Vajri? I was like, he's gonna lose his favorite sunglasses. Because I feel like that would affect.
Yeah,
like
it would affect him in the way as say losing a dog.
It's just
you're the storm boy. Your favorite sunglasses are not gone.
I got those at college. I also
that shit happens to me in real life all the time, though. I liked those things.
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh yeah. I also am so fucking jazzed to finally have Nimbus. Vajri is going to ride that shit everywhere from now on.
He has earned it.
You fought before Dalton?
I did fight before Dalton.
Okay.
Also,
Dalton was last.
Also,
He
like,
came close so many times. The only good.
yeah,
I was the showstopper.
I kind of love that
No, you
Dalton
really were.
fights like
Honestly,
G from Samurai Champloo.
It makes so much sense that Christian was the
You know what I mean?
the finale.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just the 1/1 kill move is always so
Just
fucking
the
satisfying.
not even.
Oh,
not
yeah.
even you get to attack, just dead. Like not dead, but you know.
That's what I'm saying. Is he fights
Would've
like
been.
G from Samurai Champloo.
How many seinen episodes? How many episodes of a seinen anime did this take? 6?
Yeah, I'll say 6. There's you each got your own episodes. Christian's episode was filled with other things rather than combat because it was very short. There was a lot of
It would be mostly just Dalton talking about the philosophy of like the initial strike.
It would be very slowed down.
Yeah, it basically be like that like inner monologue bullshit that happens.
Yeah, a lot of like prep, a lot of like speaking to yourself coming up to the match where you're just like in the training room talking to yourself.
Or even just like flashbacks to how I learned like the shit that I'm doing in it. Like it kind of like it's an episode that you guys don't see yet. You guys will see how he has become what he is, but there's like
I gotta with you what the nightmares are.
There's like a whole fucking like that whole episode was like just a flashback for him, and then it ends with like where he is now as him just knocking out a griffin.
Vaudry's entire episode, true to how he doesn't pay attention, is completely without dialogue. It's just all music the entire time. And the only spoken line in the entire episode is when he wakes up from the second nightmare, sees his bag is moved, and goes, oh, shit.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah, you wake up in sweats.
The episode's made that much more poignant because like Vaudry's constantly talking, but like the Vaudry focused episode, he doesn't say anything except for oh shit.
Exactly. Right? Like, I thought that was great.
Oh, shit. Yeah, everybody. I would love it if everybody ended the episode all sort of saying "oh shit," like the
oh shit.
Yeah, like I feel
great.
like in the way that the manga readers of our anime were really satisfied with the adaptation of the arc, where like the panel originally was just like 2 pages of "oh shit."
I could see it like Dalton when he gets that rush from the dagger. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and Dalton's got some stuff with that dagger going too, which is fun, man. I was in
Duke's oh shit moment is the failing the drinking contest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that shit is still perfection. Where it's like, I'm fine, I'm doing great. I'm the best
shit.
there ever was.
I think I don't know how to hold my liquor. What? Oh shit.
I won't lose to the likes of you little scrublings. Oh shit.
You guys can't move my toes for sure.
Woo!
It was very fun.
Please do.
Yeah, I don't want to play D&D anymore because it's one.
Boone's like, it's like, you know you can hit him more than once, right? Ah, shit.
Yeah.
That was a great moment. Extra attack, right?
Dalton just yells out from the sands, "Hey, homie, you know you can just
hit him with your left. Hit him with your left.
Hit him with your other hand."
I just picture Boy like,
Use
He's just been fighting
whatever
right-handed the entire time.
forbidden tiger technique or whatever.
I do know that. So he's just like, Boone's like, wait, I can use both hands?
I guess that.
Whoa! I have another hand, guys.
Just oh shit, ellipses is today's episode.
Cordelia is when she wakes up next to a hot lady.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you came at me in the earlier. You're like, hey, this is what I want for Cordelia.
It seemed like a funny idea.
And I was cool into it. I delivered.
You did. Oh wait, So, does Bianca have enough money to have like a 4-poster bed? Because I want to use.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I think Novell is like when he's like about to go to bed, he like stubs his toe. Oh shit.
Because what I'm picturing is an attractive woman who is like who's like
How
bed.
many women do you know that don't have 4-poster beds?
Most of them.
It's section. Well, no, I know a lot.
I have a sleigh bed, but I'd have a poster if I could. You need
Sleigh.
I've never met anything like that.
Slay Queen.
Yeah, I have a sleigh queen. So yeah, like I picture that Bianca is like definitely bed rich, like maybe not quite stuff rich, but she knows where.
All right, y'all. I'm going to bed. It's getting a little bit late.
Okay.
I'll check you later. Johnny.
Okay, bye.
She didn't mind living in like a slightly smaller apartment.
No, she's doing a big bed though.
Yeah, she got the big bay.
It's a king size at least.
Big bay window with the things that swing open, a nice full kitchen.
Sure.
Yeah, I called it a 1.5 bedroom apartment. Like I upgraded her from a true studio just because I wanted her to have like like enough room for a dining room table, and you can't quite see it from the bed. So it's a studio, but
I just.
Let me have this.
I
see your face.
I'm so on your side. I just seeing how excited you are about it makes me excited for you.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm into it for you. Like,
couldn't have picked a better target.
1,000% on your side.
While you were in the bathroom, though, I did muse aloud about.
Well,
But I said, why couldn't she have been a tiefling? But Cordelia doesn't know. This is.
You meant one tiefling you were all about. That was it. I forgot you.
Well, Cordelia learned a valuable lesson about.
There was a tiefling who taught you about who you were, and since then, nobody else matters.
Well, you never forget your first, except for. Wait, I don't. Well, I can check my notes. I don't remember.
It was
I don't think she did. I think she just fixed her hair.
It was what's her name?
Vendetta.
Yeah.
Yeah, we called her Vendetta again. Yeah. No, I mean, like I don't. Yeah. Holy crap.
Okay, so I guess we're done with the D&D.
Yep. Yeah. Good night, stream.
Sapphic Erotica stream. Don't forget
I
it.
know, you guys had fun. We're tuning in to my D&D and Tim's stream.
Hell yeah.
Mario voice. Thank you for playing my game.
Alright, everybody. Well, I hope you had fun. I hope you're able to laugh. And I hope if anything's weighing on you, it feels a little bit lighter after hanging out online with friends. Until next time, bye.